Hello, hello. Just quickly, if everybody could let me know if you can hear my voice, hear my game. I don't have any background tunes or any of that. The game's got all of that. Right. So, I decided to turn up the XP multiplier a little bit, the loot abundance, just for the sake of the stream. And then you guys don't have to see all the grinds. Also, drop on death. I'm changing to backpack only because watching you guys go back or you guys watching me go back and get my things over and over and over again is, well, you'll get sick of it pretty quickly, I'm sure. Um, Game name. We're just gonna keep it basic. Name it the name of the world. Alright, so I've played this game quite a bit. I've made it to day 57 on my best run. But the early game is always a bit of a grind. No idea what weapons I want to go for, no idea where I want to live, so if you guys have any input, things you want to see, then let me know. I'm pretty excited about this. Quevin, have you ever played this game? I can't remember. Yes, one moment. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, started. Basics of survival. Dear friend, the wasteland can be an unforgiving place. I found you naked and left for dead with no supplies. Sounds like a wild Friday night. Sounds like you crossed the Duke in a bad way and you could use some help. Enclosed is a short guide to help you survive. If you complete it, we might just take in a new citizen. The White River Settlement, it's real and it's safe. Peace be with you, friend. Noah. I have no idea who Noah is. This is just telling me about my quests. Um, and I don't think there is really much of a story mode in this game, but I'm going to complete everything in the top right side of my screen, and that should get me some skill points and some basic items. A purse to loot right away. Right on, right on. Hambone, I know you've played this once in a while, but you might learn a thing or two today. I'm just gonna speed through this stuff as quick as I can because I it's no fun to watch, but it's handy to do. You can punch these little bushes for wood too, which is very handy. I need a stone. I need 2 stones. Let's get 2 stones. I was thinking about doing background music. I was like, first stream, I don't need to stress about any of this too much. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm not too stressed about views or clicks or any of that stuff. Need more wood. But yeah, if you do these first couple of quests, you will obtain, you get 4 skill points out of it, which is quite a lot. And drop that, scrap that. Wood, feathers, and stones. I really like that they tell you where to find these things. Because back in the day they didn't. It was just like, oh, go have fun. Primitive bow and 1 arrow. Alright, I'm just going to cut this whole thing down. It'll be a minute. Past 60. Yeah, I'm going to try to get past 60 days, my first stream. Each full 24-hour cycle in this game is an hour, so I think I'm just going to do 2 or 3 days. But that's still quite a bit. That's still still a lot for my first one. I streamed to like my friends and stuff like that, but shorthand game explanation for the noobs. Yes, zombie game. Don't die. Every 7th day, you get a horde night. And a horde night, a whole bunch of zombies. Why can't I make a campfire? Oh, I need more stone. Sorry, sidetracked. A whole bunch of zombies show up to your location, basically. They all know where you are, so there's no hiding from them, and you must fight your way out. They have sprint speed, they deal damage. This game's very, very survivalistic, so you can get infections and abrasions and lacerations, and each thing has its own solution. You can sprain or break bones, and you have to splint it and things like that. But the skills menu is really, really intricate. So the skills that you choose will affect your loot pool. And so if you want to be, oh, there we go. That's my first couple of quests done. Good job, Survivor. You have proved to be capable with much potential. We have marked your map with the nearest White River Outpost location. There you'll find a trader where you can buy and sell goods and trade stories with one of our friendly citizens. Welcome aboard, Noah. So that's the extent of the story mode we get. I think until, I don't know, another couple of updates anyway. Not until alpha, it'll be something after that. I'm going to increase my tool skill, Miner 69er, very nice, so that I can craft better tools and get better parts and all of that. I'm going to increase, no. My first couple of perks I always choose very, very specifically, hoping to find, I'm going to go pistols, I think. Hoping to find good loot in the first couple of days is very, very beneficial. I'm going to choose lockpicking because it increases my odds of finding forge ahead books, which I can use to craft crafting stations. For anyone who knows me, you'll know I'm really big into blacksmithing. There's a forge in this game you can get as well. So I'm going to loot this first house here and hope to gain some supplies. Basically, the goal is survive as long as you can. The game gets tougher and tougher as days goes on. The more stuff you find, oh, hello, I'm a sleeping guy. The more stuff you find, the better stuff you'll find, but also the harder the game gets. There are different kinds of zombies. They do different things, but for the most part, just don't let them smack you and you'll be okay. I want to craft more arrows. I'm going to use the arrow to kill a chicken to get more feathers to craft more arrows. You think I can do it? I don't think I can do it. Screw it. Nope. Hard miss. That's okay. We'll find more. We'll find more feathers. But short-term goals. I would really like to find a cooking pot. I'm going to slowly make my way over to the trader, probably gather a bunch of loot along the way, because I am an absolute loot goblin. Just shot house a mess, sleeping standing up. Yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes after a long shift, falling asleep on your feet. Now I can make a bunch of arrows. But yeah, just gather a bunch of resources. I'm gonna try to find a spot to live. If anybody sees a nice spot to live, please let me know. Mostly, I'm looking for strong stone walls. We don't want any fences. And you know what? That's it. It's a pretty short list of things I'm after. But for the most part, just gonna go through and tear it up, have some fun. I gotta say, it's pretty odd. Not having someone to speak to. Normally I stream these things to my friends and you know, we're all laughing and cracking jokes together and all of that, but now I've just got a bunch of dead air I've got to fill with my voice. It's a lot more than I thought. Kudos to you, Hambone, and Dude Does Games. I think some background tunes next time might be the way to go. Search absolutely everything. Oh man, cowboy boots. Oh, this is my guy. Now he's got shit kickers on. I just bought myself a nice set of cowboy boots in real life. My old ones were awful and falling apart in pieces, and so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do something nice, and oh, there's a pistol. I like to think that's because I invested in the pistol perk. Dude does. Um, use no stamina while sneak sprinting. You know what? That is the best first book I could have found. Always search book piles. Because you get XP for reading books, you get new skills, you unlock crafting recipes. Break all the cameras. Oh, hello. Cameras, pictures. The things that cameras take, because sometimes there's safes back there, sometimes there's just better loot. Um, but if I remember right, I invested in Spearmaster and the pistol perk. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft myself a stone spear. And exchange my club for that. And scrap my club back to wood because resources are valuable. I might as well repair my axe, and I'm going to use the rest of my feathers on more arrows. I don't think they can drop from the sky. I think that one just happened to be on the on this little beam here. Or maybe she was trying to get to me and did this. But I do see, if you didn't say that, I wouldn't have noticed, there's a crack-a-book behind this vent. The shipping crates are really, really valuable. This is like a bookstore box. And that is super handy. So, knife guy improves my blade crafting skill, which does almost nothing for me. Armor piercing arrows. Steel arrows and bolts. Cool. I probably won't end up using that because that's pretty late game. And if I'm going spears and pistols, then late game I'm just going to be using spears and pistols. It's a shocker, I know. It's a crawly guy. So, the crawly guys are really easy to get headshots on. I don't like to waste arrows on them. Sometimes you get your arrows back, sometimes you don't. Um, this bandage is super helpful if you start bleeding. Bleeding is a really rare debuff, so I'm just going to scrap it back into cloth. I don't think I can make that jump, so I'm not going to try. Let's take some more wood. Oh, you can pick up chairs and scrap them down. It's a fast way to get materials. I'm going to get leather from that leather chair, and I just realized I don't really want leather. That doesn't have much use for me. That's like my little starting point. I always leave that there in case I come back here later in the game, and it's like, hey, look, I spawned here. Because like for the most part, you don't ever come back to spawn. Thanks, Hambone. What a load of junk, dude. You are spot on. You get like nothing valuable early game. Find the worst drop, get better stuff from it. That happens a lot, actually. And there are certain perks you can get that will increase the quality of stuff you find from loot, like Lucky Looter it's called. But in the early game, it's so useless. You're better off spending it on some stamina-related perk, some weapon-related perk, things like that. Sod's Law. Oh, rotten sandwich. That's my favorite flavor. There's a cornfield here. I can actually get a ton of corn, which you can grill, but it dehydrates you. I suspect it's some salty corn. And there's a sleeping zombie right there. I never miss an opportunity to sneak up on a sleeping one. You get XP for killing them, obviously, but you get like a huge damage boost if you sneak up on them. And I'm out of stamina, so I'm just gonna dip. I don't need all of this hassle. I'm gonna go find the trader. You're gonna watch me do a bunch of quests in a short time. During those quests, hopefully I will find a cooking pot. If I don't, oh puppy dog. If I don't, I will just end up buying one. They're only 600 bucks. I think that's 2 quests. I forgot how awful Sprint is in the early game. And you'll see me kind of poke my head into houses and stuff as I go by them. Cooking pots in loot are visible. They're not hidden away in cabinets or whatnot, whatever. You can see them sitting on top of You can see them sitting on top of countertops or on top of fridges, or basically they're just very, very visible at a distance. And so I'll pop my head in, check for one, and dip pretty much. Paw Paw residence. So this one's a no skull, which means it's very little risk, very little reward. Each location has a tier to it, represented by a number of skulls, going all the way up to 5. And it's actually quite rare to see a 0 skull. But for the most part, I know I can go in. Oh no. I was going to say it'd be pretty safe, but usually when you drop through the floor, it wakes a bunch up. I guess I was fortunate enough to not have that happen. Purple dye. Dye and spear purple. I gotta do it. Um, Aesthetically, it only changes the string color, but Doodle, don't even talk about the coffee machine breaking. All right, that's hate speech. We don't allow that in here. That's not okay. This is your first warning, and I appreciate you being super courteous about it. I gotta search the drink machine. Oh, I'm encumbered already. Inventory slots work so weird in this game. I'll take a minute to explain that. Okay. When in doubt, know your way out. Get the coffee maker. Coffee. Who saw that coming? And I want to search for some food. Murky water can be purified later. Thank you for your understanding, Doodle. I just don't mess around with those things, you know? That is Sod's Law, or Murphy's Law, I think is what we call it over here. Break into safes much faster and easier. Very nice. I suspect if it was easier, it would be faster. And lockpicks. Fantastic. Okay, I'm encumbered by 9. That's what this little dude carrying things over here is. So I'm going to drop 9 things. But first, I'm going to put on as much gear as I can. Tank top or hooded sweatshirt. One's better for the hot, one's better than the cold. I don't need 2 tank tops. I'm not going into the cold. I'm Canadian. I deal with enough of that crap. I'm over it. Do this. I don't need this. Go here, craft more stone arrows. So that'll use the rest of my feathers, which will free up another slot. Let's eat this for the sake of inventory. And drink this. It's really hard. Those don't need to go there. It's really hard to see, but I'll show you how encumbrance works in this game. I'll keep the $8 for now. Oh no, I hear one that can see me. There you are. Alright, let's go. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying so far. If you have any tips, requests, more, oh, no, he saw me. More advice about audio or things like that, please do not hesitate. I just like learning things. How long? Okay, so each day in this game, like one 24-hour cycle, is 1 hour in real life. And so nighttime starts at 2200 or 10 p.m. for my American friends who weren't in the Navy. But it ends at 4 a.m. So between those two times, I got honey from that stump. That is really, really fortunate. Honey is an antibiotic, so if I get an infection, I can cure it, which is a really big cause of early game death, is infections. Oh boy, and if you know me, you know I don't like water. Make it quick. But zombies can sprint at night. They take a little bit more to kill. They get a little bit stronger. Sometimes you run into a feral zombie. Some people call them handgun magazine. Awesome. Some people call them sprinters. But they can be recognized because they have these glowing yellow eyes. Their health goes up significantly. And they're just a lot more dangerous in general. And their numbers go up too. And so nighttime is definitely a lot more stressful. Yes! When I first started this game, I actually turned nighttime sprinting off. Of course, I threw those bones away. I needed those bones to craft a bone knife, but that's okay. I turned nighttime sprinting off. It just made my life so much easier. If you're brand new to this game and you're looking to get into it, but you're not really sure how, I recommend turning the nighttime sprinting off, but leave the Horde Night sprinting alone. That'll actually take away a lot of the game if you make it so they're slow on blood moons. Flashlight already. Hello. Yeah, they're like the World War Z zombies, and they can actually pile on top of each other and stuff, kind of in a similar way. Not to the same extent as World War Z, if you've seen it. I watched it once, but like all movies, the book was better. But still, they are still a force to be reckoned with. I'm going to be slowly explaining buffs and debuffs kind of as I get them. You'll notice in the bottom left, right above my health is my stamina bar. Right above my stamina bar, there's like a jacket. And that tells you that I'm below level 6. Oh, more water. I think there's a bridge right here because I just went off the main road. But that means that I'm below level 6. When you're below level 6 in this game, it's like, hey, you're a noob. If you die, we won't punish you. But if you're past level 6 and you die, you lose a quarter of your XP and you can go into what is called an experience deficit. The purple bar right above my hotbar is the experience. And when that fills up, obviously I go up a level and gain new skill points. But when you're in a deficit, it'll turn red, and you actually have to work off the red bar before your purple bar can start filling up again. It's a really neat function. Um, kind of a pain. And right now I'm not over encumbered. It's hard to see through YouTube, I imagine. These slots are kind of grayed out. There's a little dude carrying things, like that symbol right there behind each one. And so if I fill up these bottom 2 rows with anything, I get over encumbered, and the more slots I have full, the slower I get, the slower my stamina regens, etc., etc. And actually, just having walked across this bridge, I know where I am because I chose the pre-gen map. I was going to sit down and really take the time and figure out where I wanted to build a base, where I wanted to set up a nice little farm and water collection and all of that just on the map. But I decided against that. That's less fun. So we're gonna go in and I'll walk by somewhere nice. I'll be like, ah, that's the spot, or ah, that place sucks. I'm not going there. Puffer coats. Learn to craft puffer coats. Again, I'm not gonna be spending much time in the winter biome. I could spend spear book. I could spend the XP and get there's certain perks that make you more more temperature resistant, but I am not looking to waste too many skills. Improved workstation crafting skills. So I craft a dew collector now, which is really helpful for water. If you'll excuse me just a minute, I'm gonna let my dog outside. I think it's a good time. Go grab a water if you need one, bathroom break, what have you, but I can just pause the game, and so I will be right back. Thank you for your patience. All right, I'm back. I building your own base from scratch, it is so much fun, but it takes forever. The resources you have to obtain are quite a grind. Um, the best resources aren't crafted, the best like building blocks aren't crafted from wood, but rather cobblestone rocks or even concrete is even better. And just Assault rifle crafting skill. And just taking the time to gather all of the stone and clay soil needed for that is a huge pain early game. I've done it, but multiplayer is so much fun. But in view of a zombie, sorry, I was actually paused. Um, but next time I can do that for sure. I expect that I would just come back to being dead because I am not the most observant person. Oh, I keep doing that. And I know I'm encumbered right now, but the trader is very, very close. And so I'm just gonna sell those electrical parts. Like right here. Right here would be a good spot to just walk away, go AFK for a good 5-10 minutes. Permadeath, no. Um, you can play on permadeath, and I'll be honest with you, I really, really thought about it. I'm just not good enough. I think it would be a ton of fun to do a series with a bunch of noobs. Um, and whenever somebody dies, they're just gone. They're just done. They have permadeath. Um, and my goal is to keep them alive as long as I can. I think that would just be a great time. But I have permadeath as well. Like, if I died first, that would be just the ultimate karma. I think that'd be hilarious. Um, Something that also is going to take some getting used to is just stopping to read chat. It's not that far from my neck to turn, but my brain just isn't reminding me yet. Oh, I think I can do it. I think I can do it. Yes, we did it. And now that I've crafted a bone knife, I can get much more resources from harvesting animals. Any knife will do that. Bone knife is just very likely the first one you'll get. Sounds good, but like it would end badly. I think I completely agree. I think it would end very poorly. I would run out of friends so fast. Uh, Still fun though. Oh, craft one more arrow to make that extra inventory slot disappear. So this is the traders. You cannot hunker down in here for the night. I remember my very first horde night. I didn't know what to do with myself, and I was like, I'm just gonna hang out in the traders. They can't break down his walls. I'm totally safe. Uh, the trader kicks you out at night, and so my first horde night was spent outside. No base, no nothing. I was running through the forest, constantly dying, trying to get back to my base. But such is life. Sell this. Old cash, its primary use is to be sold. You can craft it into paper if you really need paper, but you can get like a ton of it down the line. I don't even have a sell price for that. My friend joined me for 1 day and 7 days to die. It would just be called 1 Day to Die. That's the name of the series. Um, I think that would be really funny. I want to keep the flashlight because you can make mods that go onto your weapons. You can make a headlamp mod, but it's so early that I'm just gonna get rid of it. I can sell corn? I might just be a farmer in this game. Farmer Vice, that's me. So water filter, super, super helpful. That's what you need to craft a dew collector, and I don't believe you can find them in the wild. I never have. Maybe it's a thing, maybe it's not. Cooking pot or cooking grill, both very, very nice. But I'm gonna need to find enough cooking magazines first anyway. So let's go do some quests. Oh wow, these are all very far. Usually the first set of quests is anywhere from 2 to 500 meters. So we're just gonna go do the close one straight to the west. Mushroom Mining Company. I feel like I just watched somebody go through the Mushroom Mining Company once or twice. Hambone, I don't know if you're still in here, man, but I'm having a laugh at you. Because I think you went through 3 times. I think it was like a good 3 or 4, man. I'm gonna hit the sneaky little spot here. I'm just gonna raid this guy's house, is all I'm doing. But there's so much value in these books that I don't mind. Vehicle Adventures. Oh, Learn Elixir, that's huge. And so there's different foods in here that can be crafted into things later. Like, so I'm gonna click on lamb cuts. Recipes, you can make shepherd's pie with it way down the line. Normally I prioritize only eating things that don't say recipe on them, but again, we're so early game, that's not going to make a difference. I'm going to drink a red tea, which will give me efficient digestion, so I tear through food at a slower rate. This bottom bar right here, this green bar, just below my hot bar, is hunger, and this one is thirst, so you want to keep those full as much as you can. I'm very close to leveling up, too. Let's search the dishwasher. I'm not supposed to put steel in the dishwasher, it'll get rusty. Coal, we can leave coal. Home cooking books. Grilled corn and baked potato, that's handy. I'm going to want to find as many of those as I can. I'm getting a lot of food. Again, I have loot abundance set to 150% instead of just 100%, so I'm going to get a little bit more than you might if you start this and don't change anything. But you can always go through and change those things later too. Um, you can change those settings anytime you fire up the game. Very literally anytime. I wish you could harvest these. Can't harvest anything in here. No. Dang. Oh, don't like water. Oh, okay, I can go around this one. So much going on. Yes, the early game is the hardest part of this game. Once you get, even if you get the most basic farming setup, even if you get the most basic water collection system, you're set. You're in business. You can focus on other things. Um, the harder you work, still there, the harder you work in this game, the faster you tear through hunger and thirst. Anytime your stamina is regenning, anytime your health is healing. Um, a little bit of a buffer. Okay, that's not terrible. I didn't have a lot of faith. You know what? I'm not even gonna say it because of Sod's Law, Murphy's Law. Um, but uh, but yeah, and so basically in the early game, if you want to be super conservative, you can walk everywhere and you can whatever. But I've got enough food in my pocket, food and water in my pockets right now that I'm not too stressed about it. No. He's not dead yet. Um, I'm holding on to all of these eggs. You can craft bacon and eggs later, which is like hugely useful, but you need a lot of cooking books. And so I'm probably just going to end up eating those raw at some point. You can go through and double loot these places. So I just hit the exclamation mark to start the quest. And that resets this location. So if I've already gone through and looted all of this, it'll actually bring everything back. I'm going to drink this for the sake of this. And you'll see here, I have 17 water like stocked up on top of the water that I already have. And that'll just slowly trickle in as I lose water. I think it wastes a little bit, but I honestly don't know. Some people say it's more efficient, and so I'm really, really clueless when it comes to that. But yeah, so you can double loot a place, go through, grab everything, and then immediately go and hit the exclamation mark again and start the quest again. It'll all reset, which I will likely end up doing at some point, but for the sake of the mushroom mining company, I could care less. There's nothing fantastic in here. The loot boxes are really what's best, but the amount of the time investment is what I'm really considering. And day one, I'm not looking to waste a bunch of time. We'll gather all of these mushrooms. You can get like 50 out of this place. Um, and there's a regular attack and a power attack. I'm regular attacking all of these mushrooms with my knife because it costs less stamina, but as far as actually using my damaging weapons, I almost exclusively power attack. If I'm really, really low on stamina and in a tough spot, I'll regular attack for the sake of knocking the zombie back a little bit. Or when they're on the ground and low health like that. But I have a really good feel for how much health a zombie has, just because I've played tough. Oh no, these are just shades. So +1 perception, that is actually really, really helpful. I don't know if you've played, oh, that's the wrong one. I don't know if anybody here has played any of the Fallout games, but it's kind of similar how you can stack up your, nope, how you can stack up your your bobbleheads on top of your special perks. And if nobody here has played Fallout, or specifically Fallout 4, I know you can do it, then you don't know what I'm talking about anyway, so. These guys do have a little bit of armor, but their health is the same. And ladders are such a pain to get the hang of in this game. Hambone, I've seen you do it, man. They're just awful. That's not you. That's the game. I'm hoping they do something about ladders when they're fully released this game. So this game has been in um, early release for the last 7 years, and these bigger zombies have more health too. But this game has been in early release for the last 7 years, and just finally in the next month or two, they're gonna fully release it. And so they've got a bunch of stuff planned. I thought I could loop around that barrel. There's a whole box there, but that's okay. And the zombies that have more health give more XP as well. Everything gives XP in this game, like gathering food, crafting things, harvesting any resource. A lot of Fallout 3 and 4 and a bit of New Vegas. I've been playing a bit of New Vegas. My buddy's been trying to get me into it, and I'm having a tough time. Of course, I'm an absolute masochist, so I'm playing on the survival difficulty where you have to eat and drink and all that stuff. And I think I'm going to turn that off. I think that's too much for me with a new game. But survival on Fallout 4, because I beat Fallout 4 to death. I have put so many hours into that game between Xbox and PC. Um, Here's my loot. That, uh, that yeah, it might be nice for a bit of a change with that one. I might end up streaming this game. I was thinking about all the games I wanted to stream, and that was on my list. But at the same time, I don't really care. Man, I don't want to throw away these shoddy shells, but those are going to be pretty useless after a bit, because I'm not planning on using shotguns. And these crates, don't forget to break these open. For the first while, I'd walk right past them. I'd look at it, I'd be like, oh, I can't loot that, and just walk away. No, these are the primary loot source in this game, is these. There's different kinds of crates. Tires are really hard to, oh, sorry, wheels are really hard to make late game, but you need them late game. So I can care about that too. Um, okay, I can't remember. I couldn't remember how hard that jump was to make. But now we're out. Now I can go back and talk to the trader, who will be closing very, very soon. So the traders also close at 2200. They don't open at 4 a.m. They open at 6. It's like 6:05. It's enough that you go up to them at 6 and you're like, oh, he's not open. I'll go do something else. And then you walk away and then they open like immediately after. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. I'm really, really keen on finding pistol ammo or 9mm ammo. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I keep forgetting you can equip things from the inventory. I know you can use things from the inventory, which is a similar system to Terraria. Hambone, Hambone, I gotta tell you something about you being terrible at ladders. Everybody's terrible at ladders. You're not terrible at ladders in this game. This game is terrible at ladders. You have to look up in order to go up. And even if you get to the top and you look forward because you think you're at the top and there's like a centimeter still to go, you're just going to start going back down. Yeah, no fun for anyone. They need to fix those. Super helpful. Zombies don't know how to use them either. That's not true, they do. But if you have to jump to get to it, then zombies won't know how to use it. Um, and so it's kind of handy that ladders are terrible sometimes. But seriously, there's some things I've seen you do that I'm like, oh, you shouldn't do that. But ladders, I'm never going to give you crap for ladders, man. Trust me.
Hello,
All right, hand in my quest. There's some really valuable things in here. The most valuable, in my opinion, is just the crafting skill magazine. The fastest way to get better gear, craft new items, find better loot is crafting magazines. So I'm going to go for the
I
fetch
have a
quest,
dilemma. I
Alistair's
can't thank
cabin.
you enough, friend.
But I can open this, and I can read all of these. The really nice thing about that is it does not take any inventory space. A second ago it took one, and now it takes none. Um, I need to find a spot to hunker down for the night. And me being me, I'm probably going to go to this guy's cabin I'll get there right around nighttime, and then I'll hunker down for the night. Stone spear quality 2. That is fantastic, because I got a spear book. Um, Scrap that. Stone. Nope, I always put the R after the P, and it's never once been correct. I know, what are the odds of that? Um, oh, one more stone. I thought I had enough stone. I keep forgetting that I'm being incredibly stingy with inventory space, and for some reason, feathers are more common than rocks. Just like that whole thing about in the universe, wood is far, far more valuable and rare than diamonds are, just not on this planet. Everywhere but here, you know? Literally everywhere in the universe, except for this planet, wood is a far more valuable resource than diamonds. Did you say night sprint is on? I did. And that starts, no, sorry, so they run at night. They will sprint during a blood moon. So there is a, how does the slider go? Walk, jog, run, sprint? Maybe it's just walk, jog, sprint. I'm not sure. Very, very good question. And I will always chop these stumps down. Again, you saw me get a jar of honey earlier. Um, the greatest way to die early game as a noob, other than hunger and thirst, or just getting smacked around, is infection. But you get an infection from being smacked around. So if a zombie hits you, it has a chance of giving you. I don't want that. That's a lie. I really want that gunpowder, but it's going to be useful so late game that I'm not wasting inventory space with it off the bat. And I'm going to be a total nomad until I find a spot to build. I might throw down a couple of chests near the trader, because the trader is the one spot I know I'll be going back to. But for the most part, whenever I start any open world game, whether it's Terraria, Minecraft, 7 Days, etc., 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 I am so picky about where to build a base because I gotta look at this thing almost every single time I play, right? If I gotta look at it, it's gonna be nice. I'm not gonna go to the first crappiest spot, which is really funny that I say that. This is my first base ever in this game. Um, I didn't know that this is where we were, but this is where we were. First base I ever set up is right here. It's a 3 skull, U.S. Fire Post 61. I don't think that's what it's called when you actually get up to it. It's got dogs in it, which are really, really tough to kill in this game. They're just fast. All of the animals have a higher chance of giving you infections when they hit you. Sorry, like zombie animals have a higher chance of infecting you when they hit you. I thought I could loot that through here, but I can't. Um, or giving you lacerations. Sorry, just giving you debuffs in general. I'm over-explaining a little bit here, but I happen to know somebody else in the chat who likes to over-explain once or twice as well, so I don't feel so bad about it. Zombie pups, yes. So zombie pups, that's a tower. Almost any tower has vultures, which are zombie vultures. They're not the normal kind. We have regular wolves, regular coyotes, regular bears, regular boars, but there's also a zombie variant of bears. You know what? I didn't say any names. I didn't say any names. I might have been talking about Clevin. I might have been talking about Hambone, and that's everybody in here. Mostly it makes me feel like I'm not so stressed about it. Um, and so your presence is appreciated as a comfort. But yeah, you do explain things quite a bit. It saved my butt earlier trying to set up for this stream. So clearly it's not even a bad thing most of the time. You know what? What I will do, just to be kind of cheesy, because cars have good loot, is I'll loot the cars and then reset the location. POI, they call these, point of interest. And so right here in the top right corner, I lost my mouse because I'm searching. Right here, it says Alistair's cabin with a 1 skull. So that is this POI is Alistair's cabin. I want that duct tape, but I want everything else I have too. I'm going to drink that, move this down. If you click on something, you can see what it gives you too. This is miso soup, and it gives you food, health, and water. So 10 food, 10 water. Versus the lamb cuts give you 15 food, no water. And there are things that it's worth checking. They will dehydrate you. With great power comes great responsibility. You're absolutely right, Uncle Ben. You are spot on. Um, Man, you make the best rice. Um, but yeah, and so pretty much as a noob, I wouldn't explore. Oh, Smith, that's super handy. You don't want to be Ben? To leave. No, no, no. You're needed for plot development. All right. You have to fill your role. Oh, hi. Wow. We're just gonna. Oh, okay. That didn't go the way I wanted it to. And now I'm crouching while I'm trying to run away. Oh, I forgot to set the location anyway. That's totally cool. All right. Well, I might as well loot this workbench for another loot. Ah, is it iron? Okay. I'm really curious. There's a zombie that sees me and knows where I am. I'm gonna reset this place and see if she still sees me and still knows where I am. Because I genuinely don't know how that works. Um, no, she's gone. I can't loot either of these. That's kind of what I was expecting. That's just bad luck for anyone wondering. It has nothing to do with the fact that I looted them a minute ago. It sounds like she knows where I am. She's breaking that door down. Yeah, okay, cool. It didn't reset that zombie, but I bet another one is sleeping in her place now. If I had to guess how this game works. I'm gonna open this door from a distance because I happen to know there's one hiding behind that door. I can't get up here. There we go. And I'm just gonna back away slowly. Let this one out. Oh, it's past 2200. See that speed boost? Yeah, that's bad news bears. Headshots always deal more damage, but hitting them anywhere deals more damage than hitting the grass. So maybe just be aware of that. Would you like a brochure? I'd like to speak to you about your car's extended warranty. Um, Bro, are you sure you want a brochure? Yes! Nice headshot. Yep, see, there's another one sleeping right where that lady was. And that's the working man zombie. That's the janitor zombie. These ones all have different names. I don't know all of them. Um, that guy was an adventurer like you until he took an arrow to the ankle. Really? And when you loot things, it makes noise, apparently. Because I just woke up a bunch by looking at a shelf. That's... Oh, hello. Again, I'm trying not to swear. If you guys want to swear, fucking swear away. It's not like I'm trying not to, like I'm trying not to. It's just like a weird... It's like a habit that's just kind of ingrained into me at this point. But as you can tell, I don't care too much. I don't need this brass. Or these electrical parts. Or this. I'm going to keep these pipes because I can use them to make better quality weapons, the glue and duct tape as well. The ankle's the most important bone in the body. Um, there's a stone arrow right there. Sorry, I know I'm turning kind of fast. My sensitivity on my mouse is cranked, and I know that makes for shitty viewing, so I'm going to try to turn slower. But I can't turn my sensitivity down. It messes with me. Oh, that is insane. Okay, these are like seriously the best gear you can put on in the game. They increase your loot bonus by 3. The dig radius reduction. You don't have to worry about that. It's F all, but nope, yeah. Oh, hey, no stress, man. I appreciate you popping in. Like I said, I wasn't expecting it. I was just happy to have you along. And I can sell these for $100 too. Your sell price is up here, and then as well as the things you do. But with the other ones, yeah, I can find better loot, and I am a happy guy with better loot. So you can get bullet tips and electrical parts and stuff. But the shades. But look at my swag now. I have a set of goggles like these in real life actually. But oh, there's just oh, no, hi. I didn't see you there. Hi, thanks for checking in. Why are you leaving? Thought we were friends. Ah, that lady wasn't using her ankle too well. You're right. You're right. I'm now vibe deficient. I'll I'll have to go and get a booster when the opportunity arises. That's so sick. I'm so happy about those kills. When they're nice and easy, when they're sleeping like that, you get the 3.5 times sneak attack damage bonus right in the face. Iron arrows. Wow, those goggles really work. I don't know if it's just that I think I'm getting better stuff now, or if I actually am, and the game just happens to go along with it. But as long as I'm not vice deficient, I think I'm okay. As long as I can maintain that little bit of 762. Man, I cannot find pistol ammo for the life of me. Shotgun parts. The Press Boy Cap mod sells for more. That doesn't make much sense to me, but okay. And you can see on my compass, right at the very top there. Actually, can I? Oh yeah, right here. But now, that's, excuse me, that's where the thing I have to go and find is. Is that, still no, um, still no cooking pot. That is totally cool, but I'm not thrilled about it. I don't need any bones. Home cooking books, awesome. Duffel bag, a corn, some chrysanthemum. I gotta read that again just to be able to pronounce it. Chrysanthemum. All of those red flowers outside, those are all chrysanthemum. Oh, hi. And the yellow ones are goldenrod. So you'll see me skip out on a lot of those flowers, a lot of those seeds. If you think I'm missing anything good, you're wrong. This trash can wake things up if I step on it. Glue, animal fat. Search the toilet. Yummy, yummy water. It's my favorite flavor. It's murky. If you, oh, those can be really helpful, but I'm not wasting the inventory slot. I'm also going to break this toilet for the hope of getting more pipes, because I can make pipe weapons, and those are very valuable. One. I was going to break the sink for the same sake, but one pipe is low value. Did I keep that coal earlier? No. If I already had coal in my inventory, I'd stop and break that for more coal, but I don't, so I won't. Keep the coffee. Coffee is really helpful in this game for staying warm. You get a little bit of a stamina, regen boost, all of that. Spooky toilet noise. Home cooking. Oh, I threw away the sham sandwiches. These are literally called Old Sham Sandwich, and they have a 12% chance of giving you dysentery. If you eat vitamins, which reduce your odds of getting certain ailments, you can eat as many sham sandwiches as you want and not get dysentery. Um, so normally I'll carry them on me. Early game for that, but I've got enough food on me. Oh, hi. You're asleep, but you're very much alive. Never mind. Sorry. Sorry. I didn't mean to speak about your disability of being dead right in front of you like that. Um, Now I'm just pissing stuff off for the fun of it. Ha! Nice. And if I hit them and don't kill them, they immediately know where I am and will come after me. Just a heads up. It were possessed. I think we've played enough spooky games that the toilet noise in 7 days shouldn't bug you, unless there was another noise that just happened to be at the same time. I missed it. My brain isn't quite on the same page as yours right now. Primitive bow level 2 versus primitive bow level 1, so it deals 2.1 more damage. I might as well scrap this one for the wood. Take this one. Advanced muffled connectors mod. I don't think I have any scrap armor, which is all I can use that for. Yeah, so this is a mod for your armor that reduces the noise you make, but this is cloth armor, so it makes no noise. If I had scrap armor, or like it's iron armor basically, then I would be clanking around and that would help me. But man, these medical supplies, I'm getting rid of them. I don't need them. I don't need the shoddy shells. The timing. Okay, I figured it was the timing. There's some spooky frickin' noises in this game, man. There's one that's whispering right in your ear, and it doesn't say anything. It's just like yeah, yeah. Anyway. Oh, frick, that's a vulture. See, now I'm making decisions, because if I can hit it with the bow, I can probably kill it, but it's a lot harder to hit. And if I try to leave, it's just going to follow me, because now it knows where I am. Oh man, vultures are bad freaking news. If I had a shotgun, oh, I did it. I would be in business. Um, but again, I'm going pistols, so I'm not planning on having one. That's why I threw the shoddy ammo away. So I'm gonna skin it, and leave the bones and the rotten flesh, which are valuable down the line. Rotten flesh is a necessary item to craft farm plots. But I'm not gonna be doing any farming anytime soon. I don't have a place to live. And I don't need the rotten flesh either, but I got a whole whack of feathers, and one feather equals one arrow, so that is my main focus. Oh, I missed. Try to get a bunch of stone. Again, just for more arrows. 10. Oh boy. Oh boy, he says. There's a rock there. I'm going to take the time and break that thing down. It sucks to watch, but it's nighttime. You are not going to watch me do much at night. I'm going to gather what little resources I can. I'm going to invest in a couple of skills, because I think I have 2 or 3 skill points to spend. I'm going to do that. Um, I promise you I'm making the bow look easy. It's not when you first get good, but I did a whole playthrough with the bows, so I got pretty good at them. Oh, enjoy a nice sip of coffee. It's ice cold, um, which is not my preferred way to drink coffee, but it's what I got. I made a nice hot tea and put it in a thermos cup that's still sitting there too. Thanks for chilling out, you guys. Most streamers are like, hey, if you like, then please like the stream and subscribe and all that stuff. I don't really care. If you want to stick around, stick around. If you don't, don't. I'm seriously just here for fun, and I'm actually having quite a bit of fun. I didn't know I like to hear myself talk this much. I think that's what streamers do, right? They just like to hear themselves talk. It's weird not having that input. I want to play this multiplayer, or I want to play something multiplayer and stream that. That seems like way more fun. I still have more feathers than I have stone. If I can get a pickaxe, I can harvest more stone from each stone. Or I could level up that miner 69er perk. You get more stuff every time for every skill you invest in that. But where is it? Strength. In order to invest in it again, I need strength level 2, which is up here. But because I'm not going shotguns and I'm not going sledgehammers, I am more inclined to invest in either perception, which has the spear perks that I want, or agility, which has the pistol perks that I want. Um, I think I'm going to invest, I have 3 available. I'm going to invest 1 in agility so that I can get, oh, that's level 3. I want run and gun. Hip fire accuracy is improved by 10% and movement penalty when reloading is reduced by 30%. That's my main focus. I could care less about hip fire accuracy. I'd rather do Phasmo on your channel though, because then your channel's more likely to grow. I don't care about this channel growing. I want to play whatever my friends want to play. I'm less about the game and more about the people. But so I showed off my very first base in this game earlier, and I said it was a 3 skull and it had dogs, which are really, really hard to kill. And it's nighttime and everything moves faster at night and it's harder to kill at night. I think we're gonna go raid that place right now. Phasmo, don't grow my channel. You know what? I was thinking about that. Maybe this isn't the best time to talk about it. I've never been good at that stuff. I think if we were a little bit less restrained playing Phasmo, like I remember, I can't repair it because I don't have any stone. That's right. I don't need that. I remember we played for a good hour or two before we streamed Phasmo on your channel last time, and we were just on one. We had so many laughs. We were being so inappropriate. We were just like, I don't know, super energetic and really funny and really chaotic. Um, I think if you cared a little bit less about swearing and innuendos on your channel, I think if we brought that kind of energy to Phasmo during a live stream, I think people would um, watch a little more. But yeah, absolutely, because we were on one. We were absolutely um, not not restrained, which is fantastic. It was hilarious and it was a great time. But I gotta say, after that, I just felt like we were like low energy and a little bit not lethargic, but something akin to it. I reckon there's a zombie in that cupboard there. You can take any firearm, any projectile, and hit those doors. They have a durability of 1. If I walk up to it, the zombie's gonna hit it and break out. But you can. Oh, there isn't one in there. Okay, the one time I go to demonstrate something cool. Um, but you can do that, and then you can sneak up and get the sneak damage. I and like it's totally your channel. I totally none of my business at all, right? But I was thinking about it after the fact. I was like, you know what? I think that the energy we brought the first time is what people would like to see for sure. Um, but yeah, absolutely worry about how appropriate things are because we did go a little far. Oh, such a giggle. It was a gaggle of giggles. Um, yeah, I'm gonna go through most of this place in sneak mode, so I'm gonna be moving slow. But that's just for the sneak attack damage, and mostly so that I don't get snuck up on. Um, search this garbage pile. Glue. That's incredibly valuable. That stuff is worth its weight in gold in the early game. 'Cause you can literally use it to make guns and stuff. I know there's some in here. I know it. I just can't see them. It's stressing me out now a little bit. Are they under the floor? Oh, hi. Are you the only one? No. I missed. And you deal a lot of damage to the zombies when, if you go to shoot at them, you hit them instead of the air beside them. Um, big game changer in my opinion. That's pro strats though. It's tough to do. Um, oh really? 5,000, 1,200, 1,000. All right, so I gotta push this button to open the door, and the doggies are on the other side of the door. So I'm gonna stay sneaking and see if I can't get that sneak attack damage bonus on them. There's 2 in there, one kind of behind this building. This is a medical building. That's what you've been doing wrong. Yeah. It's kind of like in Phasmo. If the ghost is hunting, don't let it touch you, and you shouldn't die, in theory. There's one doggy. Little low. Little low. Little high. All right, this next one's going to be dead on. It has to, because I learned my lesson. Right? Right? Right. Oh, it's still not dead. Well, I mean, it is. Why are you just standing there? I don't mind, but I don't expect the other ones to have that same courtesy. And now I'm going to wait until 4 a.m. There we go. Now they should slow down a little bit. That last doggy I just got really lucky. And I'm really close to the other one right now. Um, hoping I don't wake it up. Unless, oh no. Unless all 3 of them are in there. Maybe they spawn in different locations. Wow. Okay, there we go. I think that was a headshot. And I can harvest these guys for, I think you get leather, a little bit of animal fat, some rotten flesh. Okay, so the other one, they had 2 in there instead of 1 back there, and 1 in there, which I'm okay with. I wonder if I can shoot through those curtains. No, I didn't think so. I can see one. Oh no, that's just a medical stand. Oh, didn't mean to attack. I really appreciate that, too. If you could tell me what you're digging and what you're not digging, I think I need background music. Um, but it can't be like the same cozy Nintendo stuff that you do. You know what I mean? I don't know. what the best background tunes would be and what's like cool to use and not cool to use because I know that's a big stress point for people. Is that only a stress point if you want to get monetized? Like, can you post something that has other music in it? Um, game. Yeah, it does sometimes. The music in this game is so depressing anyway, though. Like, if I turned it off, you'd be missing nothing. Oh, hi there. Doctor Lady. Your wrist is broken. I didn't even know that was I wonder if they're all like that. Or if it's just this one. Oh, why are you... Hello? You're just angry? You had to let some of that out? It's okay. Do your thing. No, no, no. Leave me be. Okay. I've never looted this back here before. Some music artist will... Okay. Hmm. Either way, like I said, I'm doing this for just for the funsies. Medical book. I'm gonna scrap that to cloth. Take the cloth. Painkillers are really good if you get a concussion, but they drain your water by 40. And that's why I don't really carry them. Some safe ones. I would appreciate that. I think I want something like a little bit high energy. Not high energy, but not cozy. You know, there's enough gore and stuff in this game that is moved. I don't even know if that's a zombie. Oh, those are hands. All right, give me. I need to repair it before I can pick it up. All right, no, I'm just trying to be cheesy. Let's just kill this guy. Become a corpse, you corpse. Thank you. Oh, and you. See, I'm kind of low stamina, so I'm gonna take a minute to walk away. I wonder if there's metal. Even if you could just tell me where to go, I can find my own resources. You have helped me so much already. Murky water. So these key racks, sometimes they look like this, sometimes they look like a coat rack. They will open whatever locked door they're next to, but you cannot close it again. It is still a locked door despite the fact that you have the key. You got Spotify? I do not actually. It would not be difficult for me to remedy that. Oh, there's another one. If there's not one in there, I bet you there's one in there. And I know that looks like a double slot. Rarely have I seen two in there. Really? Maybe this game's just nice to me because it thinks I'm a noob. Maybe I am a noob. Oh, yeah, another one woke up just from me looting that thing. They don't like when you loot things. For someone who said he was going to use spears and handguns, I'm not using a lot. I'm sure using the bow a lot. Haven't been doing much with the spear. Purses are fantastic to loot because sometimes you can find a pistol and not the crap quality pipe pistol, but the second tier of pistol. I can explain tiers really, really rapidly. Handguns. Quality 1, pipe pistol. Once I get 3 books, it'll take me to the next tier. Once I get 11 pistol books, then I'll be able to craft this one, 23 pistol books, 44 mag, SMG5, 44 Desert Vulture. So these are all of the handguns in the game from worst quality to best. And they use different ammo. So these ones are 9mm ammo, this is 44 ammo, this is 44 ammo, and I've never used this in my life. But every tier of weapon, no, it's too early. Every tier of weapon has several different weapons. Sorry, every class of weapon has several different weapons. Flannel, I'm Canadian, I have to. Scrap that. Sorry. Make murder happen. Spooky toilet noise? Oh, not this time. It makes more spooky noises at night. Well, that's handy. And I can even modify this. Put this Press Boy Cat mod on. So it'll give me a little bit more of a temperature resist. And it doesn't look like I'm wearing the football helmet. I'm not a fan of this, but you can get a cowboy hat mod. Worst case. Oh, that's actually really helpful. I didn't even know that existed. Mm. Done my coffee. And because I've been trying to reduce myself to one coffee a day, I've got tea. Yesterday I was up at 4:30 in the morning. I had 2 coffees yesterday. Just couldn't not. Alright, we're gonna make some more arrows. It's daytime. I'm gonna speed right through this. Gather all the loot. Go hit up the trader, man. Oh, that's a military zombie. Lots of armor, lots of defense. Just bad news in general. Right there, I know I had him in it. Oh, shit. Oof. And so I pulled out the bow just for the sake of regenerating a little bit of stamina between hits. The spear takes up a lot of stamina, especially in the early game. But you can close doors and kind of hold him off for a minute. He's made a hole in this door so I can shoot through it. You can also hit it. I can hit the zombie with my spear, but every time I do that, it'll also hit the door. Oh, and I'm not really looking forward. I'm not really looking to reduce the durability of this door any more than this guy already is. And saying that, he's got to be low, right? Right. Wrong. Right. Another zombie outside. Um, I don't really care. Your vibes. My vibes are gone. A cycling class for 6-year-olds. You're spot on. I'm gonna get rid of this thing. Keep that flannel on. And I need better pants. Better than no pants, though. Don't want to be teaching that cycling class for 6-year-olds without pants on. I think that's frowned upon. Awful joke. Uh, and the big loot, the good loot, is up there. Ah, I'm going for it. Each POI has its own, like, it's like a loot room, but it's not always a room. Sometimes it's just on the roof of the building. Sometimes it's, anyway, you never want to leave a POI without grabbing all of the stuff if you've already gone through the effort to clear a little bit. I'm over encumbered. Oh, fuck. Hello. Goodbye. Those things are bad news. Let's do this. I'm gonna eat a little bit of food. I have no spare water that isn't murky. If I find vitamins, I can drink murky water. Excuse me, safely, but level 5 with a skill point to spend. Nice. And also, you can see every time I level up, my maximum health and stamina goes up. And so I'm level 5, I have 105. At level 6, I'll have 106. If you can't figure out the pattern, I'm not spelling it out for you. Um, this is really bad news. These ceilings, don't trust these ceilings. Watch this. Ugh. Oh, they blocked my way. I thought I could get out. I think if I knock them down, I can. I was really hoping to kill that orange suit zombie, the biohazard suit, because just one they can hit me through there. It's one less zombie to be beaten on that door, and so it's take them a little bit longer to break through it. But I didn't manage, so I have to force some 4 zombies on that thing. Oh no, maybe he is dead. Orange man. Still hit somebody. Oh no. Okay, that's a kill. You gotta be close, man. I heard it. Leave it. I heard what I said. And it's times like this that I would be, that I would almost walk off the edge, apparently. That's a kill. That I would really like a pistol. 4 pistol ammo. I did it anyways, but when you're out of stamina and backed into a corner, and you can just start popping. Being visible is being safe, so says Sensei Bicycle. You know what? The worst thing is I'm gonna get a bicycle later. Yes, that's a cooking pot. Oh, you can find them in loot. Okay. I'm gonna drop the sunglasses. Ah, gotta keep the tough guy shades just to sell them. I'm gonna find a bicycle later. I'm gonna be so damn happy about it because they're awesome in this game, and you're gonna make so much fun of me. I'm okay with that. Handgun parts, shotgun parts, or shotgun ammo. Sorry. Good cornmeal and paper. So that's a lockbox. The gray one that says "Beware of dog" to the left of this pop and fills crate. And my lockpicking skill is at level 1, and I have 4 lockpicks. I might be able to make it in there. Read those wiring books, but leave the battery. Those are vitamins. Those are helpful. That, where did that go? My medical bandage. Oh, that's in my hotbar. That's why I couldn't see them. Let's do, let's do that just for when I find some good loot boxes here. Yeah, it's a tier 3 zone. That's why I had all of them. Oh, steroids. Steroids are fantastic. Um, not in real life, but you know what? I wouldn't know. They say don't knock it till you try it. I'm not gonna. But tier 3 location, that's why I had so many military zombies to deal with. That's why that vulture came after me. A bunch of dogs. I'm cold. That is perfect. So you can see here I'm cold, which makes your hunger drain faster. But coffee, 24 water, 20% stamina regen, and cold resist of 5 for 3 minutes. I'm going to use that, and it should warm up. If my temperature gets bad and stays bad, I'm probably just going to throw a couple of skill points into the... Um, oh, I'm still cold. Okay, if I'm still cold with the coffee, then yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. I always save skill points for when I need them, and this is one of those. This is, I had a skill point earlier, saved it up, well insulated. So gain 10 insulation against heat and cold, lose 15% less food and water when cold or overheating. When you're cold, you lose food. When you're hot, you lose water at a faster rate. So that should fix that. But 4 lock picks for this thing, wish me luck. I I'm not optimistic, but it could happen. Sometimes you break 4 in a row, and sometimes you get. Oh, see, I've got 2 left. And this is what this game does. It makes you think you're gonna get it. Oh, but I got it. Never mind, I'm happy about that. I'm just gonna celebrate. A pipe rifle, 9mm ammo. Right on. Muffled connectors mod, bottle of acid, first aid. I'm gonna use this first aid bandage because they only stack up to 5. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the mini games because I'm good at them. All lockpicking mini games are the same. There, I said it. Cancel me if you want to. I don't expect anyone will because you can't argue with that. Like, but sorry, I saw a zombie. It caught my attention for a moment. Um, but yeah, and so I don't know why they do that. You can repair all pipe weapons with pipe. Super, super helpful. Later in the game, you have to repair stuff with repair kits. You need forged iron and duct tape to craft them and blah, 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 blah. Normally I would jump down, but I might die, and so I don't want to do that. And I'm like under a roof, and so it gets really dark. But if I step out here, it'll brighten up. If you go indoors while it's raining, if you go in like anywhere like that while it's raining, you completely lose your ability to see. I'm going to keep using the bow for my sneak attacks because the bow deals 3.5 times damage with a successful sneak attack, and the pistol is only 1.5. The spear is only 1.5 too. I'm a firm believer that if you can sneak up to a zombie with a melee weapon and still be sneaking, by the time you hit it, you should be able to deal a ton of damage, but no, only 1.5. We got a very sweet puppy dog resting her head on my lap. Getting lots of pets, don't worry, like a lot, a lot. And yeah, the lockpicking thing is fully related to chance. You can increase your odds by investing more skills into lockpicking. That's not actually why I invested that skill into lockpicking. Like I said, I did it for the sake of the Forge Ahead books that grant you better crafting stations. Um, but it's a nice bonus. Bitten them up. She's drinking water right now, and I always say that my dog drinks water like she wants an indoor pool because, well, half of it ends up on the floor, but that's okay. I'm gonna take the time to smack this stone. How many feathers do I have? You know what? There's a better way to do this. Building resources, ammo. Oh, do I have no feathers? Yes, I have been released from my burden of having feathers. They are all arrows now, which means I can obtain stone hopefully maintain more stone than feathers, because it's just more useful. I'm excited to see what quest we get. What's the plan now? How much that base is clear? Oh, so I accepted it. I'm just going to go back in time here and kind of go over some of the things I have done. So journey with me backward in time. I accepted a quest from the trader. It was a fetch quest to go fetch these White River supplies. Obviously, I have them because I just showed them to you. From Alistair's cabin, which is where I spent most of the nights. Gothic boots are nice, but not compared to shit kickers. All right. I could scrap those to leather if I want, but I have no leather. Anyway, Alistair's cabin. Went and grabbed the resources. I'm about to go bring them back to the trader, who is now open because he's not open at night. I completely cleared Ranger Station Gulf, is where I just was with the vultures and the military zombies. I searched the medical tent. I searched the dormitories. I searched the big tower station up above. I have all the loot. I'm gonna go sell some things, hand in my quest to the trader, accept another quest. Um, I'm really hoping to be able to buy some cooking books from this guy because I want to be able to grill
Many
meat, charred
thanks.
meat,
You
which is the only
prove
thing
to
I
be
can craft right
very
now.
resourceful.
Yeah,
Here's your
okay.
pay.
Normally I go with the repair kits, but early game I'm gonna go for the wood. Shotgun Messiah is really nice, but again, I'm not going shotguns. Oh, this guy's really far. And I will not go buried supplies. I've never chosen a buried supplies quest, and I won't. Um, let's go clear
I'm
zombies to
in
the
a little
west.
well, alrighty
Um,
then. Let's get the ball
but
rolling.
yeah, and so if oh, I left the door open, I'm gonna leave through the other door. Not that I can't kill that guy. I just think it's kind of funny to leave him in here. I very rarely see zombies inside the traders because they can't break in. The walls are indestructible and all of that. I don't think I can get up that. But on my journeys, because let's get away from this guy a little bit. Check out the map. Um, oh wow, that's right back where I was. Normally, you've got your center point here, which is the trader, and you branch out. It's like you do like a little anthill thing. Go down this way, go down this way, you explore all of the areas, and then you'll get to a point where it's like, hey, I've explored enough that I found a cool base and somewhere I want to set up, and so on and so on. But I haven't done that, and I don't want to go this way because I happen to know there's some terrible quality places to build that way. So instead of going to the west, where my mission is, I'm going to open up my journal, um, basically deselect this quest. It stays there for whenever I want, but you can't see it on the compass anymore. I'm gonna go this way. There's better building opportunities this way. I think for the sake of viewership, for me to be able to put some stuff down, I had things I was gonna sell. Let's go do that. Um, you're gonna have a lot of fun following my very, very easily distracted brain, which is now being stimulated far more than when I normally play this game. I usually throw something on in the background and just kind of sit and vibe and do whatever. But now I've got a chat to read and I don't know, I want to keep you guys
All
entertained.
right,
Again, I don't
so
care
here we
about
go.
um, making money or getting the channel big or any of that stuff, but I'm selling the shades. It's happening. Sorry, dude. Um, but I still want to keep you guys entertained. I don't want to be, you know, shitty to watch. It is. It's like seeing the eyes through a whole different view. Um, and I am right here for it. The vibes. My vibes. Gone, just like that. I want so many things, but this is all crap.
Great
You
doing
can
business with
invest
you.
in
Glad to tell
skills
your friends.
that will also. That's the right way. Yeah, sure. You can invest in skills that will also unlock better trades at the traders, but he won't even reset his stock for a couple of days. Um, and so, wow, I don't have any skills to invest anyway. Don't worry, my guy. You know what? I know something I can do to make my guy look a little cooler. It involves getting rid of the scrap helmet, but I mean, it's worth it for the vibes, right? Hat. Little better, little better. I do have a cowboy hat in real life, but I rarely wear it. I won't wear it in public. I wear it like in the bush and all that stuff. I don't know, it just feels weird wearing a cowboy hat around, you know? I feel like you have to have a certain vibe to you to wear the cowboy hat that I just don't quite have. Um, but that's okay too. I just like it for keeping rain off my face. Mailboxes are worth their weight in gold in this game. There's almost always books in there. Sometimes they're new books that you can read. Sometimes they're old books that are. Oh, I thought I was gonna get paper there. I thought that would be really funny. Um, oh, okay. So right now I'm in the pine forest. I'm gonna leave the Clement residence. In the pine forest, which you can see right here, is a zero skull. That's the biome that I am in. However, there's a burnt forest right there. Well, okay. Check the rubbish out. I'm gonna leave the cache because I'm not planning on seeing a trader for a while. And it'll break my back. It'll be the straw that broke the camel's back, but made of paper. And so this is the burnt forest, and the burnt forest is a half a skull. And so where I go in the burnt forest, it's like being in a half skull POI. But if I go find a POI that's a two skull, for example, it'll become a 2.5 because it's two for the POI and half a one for the burnt forest gets tacked on there. And so I'm still going the same direction, but I'm going to try to follow this biome line as best I can. The harder of a biome you're in, the harder of a POI you're in, the better loot you get. Um, Still don't have coal on me. All right. And you can get coal from this place. You can break these. Even the charred trees will drop coal. Um, I used to have I used to live in a house that had a wood stove in it. I was partially responsible for, like, having wood at the house and all that when I was younger. It's one of my chores. And we actually burnt wood. Like I would cut down trees that were burnt. We had a whole bunch of forest fires. We've got a whole bunch of forest fires already, and there's still snow on the ground. But that's not the point. Um, anyway, I have burnt pre-charred logs just like this. They stay looking just like this. They're charred on the outside, really, really dry on the inside. Turns your hands black as night when you're done. You get charcoal everywhere. But man, it kept the house warm. It burns super, super well because it's super dry. You want to get a fire going. You cut a charred block of wood in half and start from the center in because obviously the moisture is all on the outside still from rains or whatever. So this place, the Johnson residence, is actually a zero skull, but it looks like a half a skull because of the biome that I'm in. The POI skulls are red, and the biome skulls are orange. You know what? Just because it's the easiest, yeah, I don't care about feathers. I'm gonna wait until I see a deer. I don't think there are deer in this biome either because it's a more difficult spot. There's chicken, rabbits, and bears. I don't know if the bears are exclusively zombie bears, but there are zombie bears. I don't know if I've seen any living ones. If you want to see living bears, go to the snow biome. There's cougars and wolves in the snow biome. Wolves don't actually attack people in real life unless there's like a lot, and I mean a lot of them. Um, or obviously they'll go after like very small, alone people. But for the most part, wolves are terrified of people. They know what happens when they go close to people. Fantastic loot! Wow. I can go through that mountain and go check out. There's a trader through there called Trader Jen. She sells medical stuff. But again, I'm in the early game. Her trades are not good. There we go. Rootin' tootin'. How does that saying go? Be rootin', be tootin', but most of all, be kind. Um, I don't know why I'm picking up clay soil. You can harvest it from the ground. It's a huge pain. I think it's because it's helpful to have just a little bit. Hat. Another thing in this game, I wish if I typed in hat like I did earlier, and clicked on plant fiber hat and crafted it, that it would delete this. If I close this and open it again, it's still there. If I wanted to track it, I can. Um, and so just remove it, man. If I wanted to leave it there, I already have the option to. It's something I'm hoping they'll fix upon full release. I doubt it, but it'd be nice. This is like a half burnt down town. And I might get chased out of here. I'm not sure how bad the infestation is. Usually walking through towns, you get like a couple of stragglers that'll follow you, or like one or two at a time is pretty manageable. Earlier, I was fighting 3 military zombies at a time, and that equates to like 4 or 5 regular zombies. But most of all, I'm here for the mailboxes, so I'm gonna be in and out anyway. I don't want to live in this biome. It's ugly. Um, and again, that's that whole thing about I gotta look at this thing every frickin' time I play. You guys gotta look at this thing at my base every time I play. The least I can do is not live here, you know? That's a biker zombie to my right. Fireman gear. Craft fireman helmets take 5% less damage when wearing them. So that's kind of cool, actually. That unlocks a crafting recipe and a perk. Usually you get one or the other. Yeah, so this guy's tougher. Same thing, you get more XP when you kill him. He's got more armor. He's blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to walk away at a brisk pace. And that's why you can just walk away. They do not move fast during the day. And that's why I like that challenge at night. Or the challenge that gets tacked on at night, rather, of the faster guys. Mailbox, mailbox. I just got that song stuck in your head, dudes. I know I did. Art of mining. Resources. All that mining slowing you down? Craft basic resource like ore, stone, and wood into more compact stacks that are easier to carry. That's super helpful, but 1 stack equals 6,000 stone, wood, clay, whatever, and from there you can stack those stacks. But I won't be doing that for a long time anyway. More vitamins. Lead. Again, very useful for the forge. Don't have the forge yet. Cobblestone rocks are really helpful for crafting cobblestone blocks. Shocker, I know. But I can craft my own from clay soil and stone. You know what? I don't have a lot of stone. I'm gonna do this. Instead of having 3 slots on me for these 3 things, I'm just gonna craft all of my stone into cobblestone rocks. And now I'm only taking up 2 slots for the same material, basically. Rocks are common enough. I'm wondering if I can craft a better stone axe yet. Yes, so this is a stone axe level 1. You can see the 1, and this one has a 2. If I want to craft a level 1, I can, but why? Why would you do that? That doesn't make any sense. Later in the game, it actually does. Because it requires less resources to craft a crappier version of something. But that's not, that doesn't matter for stone tools. That matters for like iron tools or steel tools when you don't have a lot of steel and you don't have a lot of steel tool parts. These are steel tool parts right here. And because I invested in the tool perks, I'm gonna get more of those. Eating chips, fries, and oven chicken for dinner. That sounds awesome. We do, I don't know if you guys have shake and bake. I imagine you do. It seems like a pretty universal company. But I am a big fan of that stuff. It's funny because I always like the skin of the chicken when you shake and bake it. It's the best part, and I always save it for last. Oh, that's really helpful. And I'm actually gonna take the time because I have cloth armor and I have a ton of cloth right there. I'm gonna repair these, and it's nice. I don't know shake and bake, but yeah, it's like a crispy breading that gets baked on. Excuse me for just a moment. You know what? I'm gonna leave it unpaused this time. Maybe there's zombies around, maybe there's not. All right, I am back. I'm gonna read that. I do more damage with 44 guns, but that doesn't do anything. Excuse me. I saw that I have iron arrows in here, And I've only got 10 of them. So I'm going to use iron arrows for the next bit, and when I run out, it'll give me another inventory slot. I am both fantastic and terrible at inventory management in this game. And I will actually show you where I built a base last time. The iron arrows fly a bit farther, and deal more damage. But right now I'm dealing more damage to the air. And I would really like to deal more damage to the zombies. There we go. I'm sure that wasn't excruciating to watch. I don't actually think it was because none of you have played, but anybody who has played and is watching that, it's like, bro, what the fuck? And that's okay too. I'm still not very experienced in this game. I do good damage, and I know how to do the early game, but once we get to late game, I am effed. Oh, it is 8 p.m. there. What kind of fries? Are like they like the really small like julienne cut, or are they like the big thick chonkers? Oh, I gotta pick between armor and cowboy boots. In real life, this would have an armor rating. Leather's so tough. It would have a better armor rating than cloth armor. Hmm. Hmm. Cheap fries there. Crinkle cut. I like crinkle cut because if you dip them in sauce, they hold the sauce more. Um, like mid-size. It's funny because over there, I always thought like chips just referred to all fries over there. But you can order fries and you get fries, but they're just big thick chonkers. Um, this is where I set up my base last time. I have set up my base here twice actually. I would love to do it again. Nice strong stone walls. It's a fire station. There's some good loot in here, but I'm not setting up my base here again. Another pipe pistol. So my options here are I could take the pipe pistol and have two because I get 6 shots per. And so when I run out of 6 shots for this one, I can switch to the other one. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to scrap it. For one piece of pipe, I think, is what you get. And I'm not going to do that. I am going to raid this place. This cop cars in general are very fun. No American-owned companies call them fries, but UK ones. Okay. I I don't know. I went to one restaurant and I saw both chips and fries on the menu. Um, you might be right. I may be crazy. But it may just be a lunatic that you're looking for. Just maybe. I can't do words in order. I've always been bad at putting words in order. Um, Generally, most people who see fries as the ultra skinny McDonald's. Oh, see, that's the opposite of what I was thinking. Oh, and this is a lumberjack. He's a little tougher too. Lots of them in the snow biome, but he ain't tough no more. There's a zombie in there. There's a couple in here. I'm gonna loot the ambulance, fire off the cop car. No, I'm gonna kill the dog before. Sorry, there's a dog back there. That sounded bad out of context, I guess. But before I set off the cop car. This cop car has an alarm that rings, and it just draws a whole bunch of zombies in. Hey, thanks for chilling, Handbone. What are you streaming tonight? Let me know in the Discord, or I'll probably end up asking or something. You should put up a stream schedule once in a while, or like at least what you're thinking of doing. Because I'm trying to avoid too many spoilers for Subnautica, Below Zero, and Green Hell. But I am still. Oh, okay, that's a cop, and those guys are a whole different demon. Um, you know what? I'll probably just be happy to chill out either way. So these guys can spit at you. If you hit them enough times without killing them, they get angry, and they do like a kamikaze thing. They blow up, dealing damage to nearby blocks, people, and zombies, which is both very helpful sometimes or very not helpful sometimes. I'm gonna see if I can craft this into. I can craft first aid bandages now. I'm gonna craft that because I'm gonna need that for looting that police car. I almost always die. Um, but I don't care too much. Oh, wow. Okay, that is an awesome, awesome find. I'm gonna drop that torch because I can make more. Oh, wow. I got a nice new fire axe. I can just kind of pop. And this one I want to do stealthily because of that guy right there. Just shot him right in the butt. Oh no. And I'm terrible. I reload after almost every single shot. Some people are like, yeah, do that. Some people are like, bro, what? I don't care. This is the way I play. Come on. Why you gotta be like that? Okay. Um, there we go. Oh, I see. I already looted the fire truck. Toolbox. Toolboxes can have pistols in them too. No, or just pipe. Better than cloth. Here's fights. You're right. So there's fire there, and you can turn the fire off with this valve right here. The valves are obviously different in different POIs, but is it not better than spear? 14. You know what? Let's go power attack damage is 33.1. Spear power attack damage. Oh no, that's not right. Spear is 25. It is better than the spear. Um, so the reason I gotta drop them. I can't. Oh, my soul. The reason I went back to spear there is because normally axes do far better damage than, far crappier damage than any weapon you will pick. They're like designed to in this game. Oh wow. Okay. You can tell. You can tell when I miss and it surprises me because I react to it. Uh, but I guess I'm early enough game. The spear is high enough quality. Wow. No. 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 There we go. That I just went back to old habits. I have lock picks, and I can lock pick this cop car. And if I do that, it won't go off. But I have 4 lock picks, and safes are a lot harder to break into than cop cars. Let's see that. That's 85 for a cost of. Sorry. Let's see that. I think they're pretty similar. The iron axe uses a lot more stamina. Um, but safes are a lot harder to break into. This cop car has 500 health, and then it'll go down to 250 while it's ringing, while the alarm's going off, and safes have 5,000. And so I think it's just far more worth it. I'm gonna let my stamina regen before I take this last hit, because it spawns a horde. Let's see if I can see it. It's all the way around. Should spawn a bunch there, and a bunch outside this wall. But let's see. Yeah, there we go. I didn't have that loaded. Oh, and that guy has yellow eyes. That means it's a feral. Oh no, there's a mutant. See, now, if I was thinking, I totally would have. Can I? Can I? Yes. I totally would have saved that pistol for just such an occasion. But I can cheese this one a little bit. So that's a mutant. That guy is like the worst zombie I can run into. Cops are pretty bad too. Okay, I don't want to miss too many more of those. I don't have a lot of ammo here. I'm trying to go for headshots. Ferals have way more health and can sprint during the day and are like crazy fast at night. I really hope that's not too loud for you. Oh, there's a way up here. Oh, that's not what I thought. I thought I was going to be reloading that. Sorry, bud. I feel bad for shooting you there, but you shouldn't have come after me, man. Oh no. Okay, he's dead. Oh, he's gonna spit at me. I have a very thin wall to walk on, so dodging those is actually pretty sketchy. I don't know if this guy's feral or not. Feral cops? Awful. Awful. Because that damage threshold I was talking about, if you damage them enough, they just kind of turn into a kamikaze and blow up. They have way more health, so they're way more likely to do that. Boop. Boop. Oh, okay, that was the last one. I thought he was spitting at me, so I hopped off. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, there he goes. And that's why we craft an extra one of those. Bandages almost stack up to 5. I'm on the ground, so there should be a bunch more coming after me if they can pathfind to me, but let's make this stop, because I am sick of this already. Walking doesn't consume stamina, but running does. So I'm kind of always looking around me here. Figure out that's why. That's why we do that. And I'm completely out of 9mm ammo. And I switched to spear. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna walk away. I switched to spear just because it's better. In terms of stamina efficiency. Okay, she's dead. Hey, there's an infection, so I'm stunned, have an infection, and am hungry. The stun fades really fast, but it's brutal. If I'd have taken vitamins before that, I could have prevented that. Saves are a lot harder to break into than cop cars. It's true though. I don't know why I have my arrows split up like that. Okay, consume. Consume. Jazzle Frazzles, welcome in. I've said it a couple times this stream already. I miss being able to talk to you guys while I play. I'm just sitting here. I'm a one-man show right now, and usually there's 3 of us frickin' goofballs. But that's okay. Ooh, more 9mm ammo. Better bow. Repair. Scrap. I'm just gonna go ahead and drink that coffee for the sake of inventory space. I can put those muffled connector mods onto these. I'm gonna repair these first. Oh, don't look at my toes. There's some weirdos in here. Jazz, looking at you. I think I'm so damn funny. One-man show, pretty boring. Well, it would be, except it's me. I'm the one man, so, you know. Oh, that is a 5-skull POI right there. That is the Nevis Game Hospital. Um, and that is a rip of a time. I'm gonna use more of these for some health. I broke into a cop car. Hey, I'm not a tow freak. You're just a regular kind of freak. Hey Jazz, I don't know if you know where I am. So I'm playing in Navezgane, so it's the pre-gen map. Oh wow, I spawned right on top of where I am. This is literally where I spawned, and I went and did that. But you want a random gen? No, so this is Navezgane. This is the super basic pre-gen that comes automatically loaded when you make a new world. Like you have to select something else to get something else. You know what I mean? Um, and so if you know of any good spots to build a base that look like a lot of fun, let me know. If you see somewhere and you're like, oh, you should build a base there, blah, blah, blah. I know you're probably thinking the fire station's a great spot. You missed it earlier. I have based there in my last 2 playthroughs, and I'm not doing it a 3rd time. It's a great spot. It's highly successful. Um, and that's kind of why I want to get away from it. And I know the area around it super well. I'm going to the Crack a Book shop right now. I haven't mentioned that yet, but that is the place to go. I have the prison. Oh boy, you couldn't see Jazz before. Yeah, I can go to the prison. I don't know where it is off the top of my head, and it's a 5-skull to clear out. But if that's what you want to see, friendo, that's what I'll do. You know what's funny is I actually thought you guys lived in the same city, and it was just super far away. Um, Obviously, don't tell me where you're living or anything like that. This ain't the time or place. But wow, I've been going for almost 2 hours already. I'm gonna do another hour. Like I said, I'm shooting for 2 to 3 days. I'm thinking 3 if I can. This is a tough spot to loot. Not like super tough, but there's quite a few guys in here that usually get woken up right around the same time. But man, books. Forge ahead. No, it glitched. Oh. Do you have live chat on or top chat? Because Jazz ain't at the top. Okay, that's not too bad. Okay. Handgun and bows. Pipe pistol quality 3. Yes. I'm likely not going to craft any kind of pistol. I'm really hoping to find one in the wild. And the tier 2 pistol is actually pretty common. Oh, this is the goldenrod tea that'll cure dysentery. Level. Oh, fuck. Hi. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I was just startled. These guys usually make noise when they wake up, but apparently not always, or he wandered in, or I just wasn't paying enough attention. Modify. I'm gonna take the purple off of there. Scrap that. Take that. I can't modify it in there. Cool. Modify. Put the purple back on there. I don't care about any of that. Alright, let's make some death happen. And dudes, now I'm willing to bet that the spear deals more damage than the axe, just because it's level 3. Might be wrong. 26.4, 33.1, I am wrong. But I want to use spears, so I'm going to use spears. Heavily dependent on trains. So Jazzafrazzles, I have loot abundance turned up to 150%. I have XP gain turned up to 150%. Mostly just for the sake of the people watching. It's a bit of a grind otherwise. And that's why I'm getting things that are higher quality and leveling up quicker and all of that than normal, but not much different. I'm gonna leave the paper behind. I've always thought about hopping on a train here, but the trains. Oh, hello. Pistol quality 4. The trains here exclusively, and I do mean exclusively, haul fuel, and that's it. And so it would be like hop on it, and you are outside holding on um, until it stops, or you decide to hop off. Hordes are every 7 days. I left everything else alone, except when I die, I lose only the things in my backpack, and I keep the things in my hotbar. So Horde Nights, you'll see me put my ammo and stuff in the hotbar, so that if I die, I'm not completely effed in the A. Let's get a sneak attack on the guy here, make life a little easier. I don't think I changed anything else. Also means bigger hordes. No, I left the horde size the same, but I don't think I should have. I think I should have turned up the numbers for bigger hordes. 9mm weapons degrade 20% slower. That is huge because I'm going pistols and spears. So obviously that's pistols. Party starter. Targets with full health take 20% more damage. See, this is a Shotgun Messiah book, so I don't know if that applies exclusively to shotguns or if that's everything. I think that's just shotguns. I think I can check. Book. Shotgun. It doesn't say fuck all about fuck all. What difficulty? Whatever the standard difficulty is, I actually don't know. I think it's Adventurer. Why did you want me to see? You want to see me crank up the difficulty a little bit? Yeah, dudes, the hordes are a lot of fun. They're tough. Like you're gonna, I want to set up a nice little base before I do that. Urban combat cigars. Cigars boost your strength, increase your barter ability, and make you look like a cool, like a sexual tyrannosaurus. Learn to craft cigars. All right then. Nope, it applies to everything. Man, you're. There's another one. Cool. You're good to have around, Frazzles. It's nighttime. I'm not going to get to selling that for a while. Normally I'd hold on to it, but I'm encumbered already. So I won't be doing that. I'll just read it and gain more XP. I walked right past the ammo pile. No. Didn't want it anyway. Stone tools quality 3. That's exciting. Just wondering whole settings. Glock usually goes through. Well, I did all of that stuff on stream, but obviously you weren't here for that, so that's why I figured I'd tell you as much as I could. The fire axe, we're an axe on fire. You know what? I'm gonna try to do that for you, dude. It might take me a while. I might have to spend a ton of cash, but I can make that happen. There's something you can get called the Burning Shaft mod. My buddy told me all about it. Never mind. I was gonna go into a really long lines of jokes I shouldn't make. But pistol quality 1. Holy fuck. Okay. I might just craft one of those. You can get a mod for it. Yeah. Burning Shaft mod. It sounds like a terrible time, but it's not. How was your beach day, Frazzles? Beach day, do 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 do. I uh, I should say I spent a lot of time at the beach, just not on hot days. I've been to the beach quite a bit lately. I sent you guys some videos of it. I hope it was nice as I thought it was. It's hard to record while you're driving a quad though. Vending machine. Cash do I have? 1458. I'm gonna buy a red tea and drink it, just because I'm pretty low on food, and it increases my uh, digestion abilities. So you tear through food slower, basically. I'm totally waiting for something to pop out here. 5 food each and 5 water. That is fantastic. It's good stuff for. Oh man, bonfires are sick. Have you considered the? Fuck's sake. Oh, it's possible. It is. Okay, and because I've searched this place enough, there's a zombie behind that cardboard box right there. I think there's one in the office too, but I am not certain. Oh, look at that. Still napping. Wake up, you live longer. That guy too. Oh no, that one's outside. There's a safe in here. You know what? I think, if I'm not mistaken, I can just, yep, very pleased with that. Hey, can you guys tell me about the wood pen? My internet is cutting out. All right, well, thanks for chilling, Jazz. Don't stress about watching the replay, man. I'm not trying to grow a channel. I'm not trying to. I'm just vibing. But yeah, you are more than welcome to watch that after if you'd like. Can somebody tell me how my brightness is? If I should, I'm gonna craft a torch anyway. I know YouTube likes to darken things. I just don't know, like, by how much. Bye, Jazz. Thanks for popping by. Pretty good. Hard to see, but can see. Okay, so it's about the same for me. But for the sake of your eyes, I will hold on to a torch from here on out. Knuckle wraps. Those are for the punching class, of which I'm not a member. We don't talk about that club. Boop. Thought I missed that one. Paper. Alright. Now I'm going to the roof. And you're going to see some vultures because they like roofs. Roof. I'm actually going to take the unequip the mod for the sake of visibility. Hmm, where are you, birdies? Share to up gamma won't work for. Okay. Isn't there a setting that makes the darks brighter and the brights darker? Wow, that is a big group of zombies out there. They don't usually hang out that much. Good for Phasmo. Yeah, there are no brights in Phasmo. Not completely true, but man, I want to go chill around a bonfire now. I don't think I have the ability to do that without a beer in my hand. I don't think anybody has the ability. Oh, that's a feral. So that big dude right there has glowing eyes. He's already got more health. I thought the snake was eating the chicken. I was really intrigued by that for a minute. Contrast. Yeah. Oh, and there's a dog in there too. I can't forget. Oh, that didn't break yet. All right, well, somebody's gonna. Come on out. Wait, what? Okay, sorry. There's normally zombies in here, and I'm still expecting that there is. Oh, it's just not in there. Oh, oh well. Bonk. And thank you for letting my stamina regen. Bonk. You weren't using that, right? There are birdies up here. I'm a little bit stressed about it. Oh, there they are. Oh no. Bonk. You ever just chop a bird midair? You remember that whole thing you say during your Pokemon streams, dude, about why fighting is weak to birds? You ever try to punch a bird? It's tough. I just axed a bird, man. Not a bird, man. That's a puppy dog, and I just don't want any of that headache, so we're gonna avoid it. I'll wake everybody else up, though. Oh, you're not. Is that all that's in here? Oh, cool. All right. So this is the loot room for this one. Um, yeah, I was saying every POI has its own loot room. Gotta go to the roof. And usually they are on the roof and stuff. You can actually craft blocks in this game. I always call it adult Minecraft because you can do all of that stuff, but you can. Oh, weapon flashlight mod is huge. Um, but yeah, you can craft blocks, build your own bases, and all of that. Boozed up, drinking beer no longer blurs your vision, and your buzz lasts twice as long. Oh boy, that's actually like one of the best ones of those you can get. Paper. I'm going to modify this, put the flashlight mod. The one thing I'm going to tell you I don't like about the flashlight mod is if you turn it on and reload, it does this. Totally makes sense. Don't like it. I like that they took the time to add it, don't get me wrong, but it sucks when you're in a dark spot. Ravioli and sauce. Eat that. My red tea is about to wear off anyway. Spear Hunter, maintenance. Take care of your spear and it will take care of you. Spears degrade 20% slower. Pears. Shout out to all the pears. And I'm going to put this in my hotbar because that is a valuable tool. Pipe machine gun, quality 3. And I just happen to have 7.62 ammo. Are you doing some drawing or something while you're watching this? Like you can't. I know I'm not entertaining enough to just watch. Um, but if you're working on something cool, yeah. Oh, that was a pharaoh. That knocked your socks off. This is the one that you can eat that'll dehydrate you. Plus 10 food, minus 5 water. I have a cooking pot and a ton of murky water, so I am going to eat that because I have the ability to craft water right now. Just haven't done it. Nastal nom, and I love noms. Especially when you go out for a little nature walk right before dinner. Man, that's the best. You had a really nice. There's a really nice nature walk spot when I visited that we went through. Oh, walk picks. Yes, this is the Navezgane General Hospital. That's a deer. That's exciting. That is grub right there. If I can not miss again. Thank you. Might go for a nature walk after food. I'm trying to decide what I'm gonna do after this today. Oh yeah, absolutely. It's a nice way to let the food settle. Go out for a little walk and burn off a couple of those calories. Valuable things later, just not now. I'm trying to think if there's anything in this place on the ground floor I can loot. I don't really want to do that at night anyhow. Going into a 5 skull at night, not really the best idea on day 3. And it's freshly day 3. Yeah, I'm trying to decide what to do with my day after this. I'm gonna take the puppy out and about somewhere. Oh hi. And I've been trying really hard not to use the gun at night out in public. Honk. You have the right to take my life. Martian, hello! Sorry, I was in the middle of a Far Cry 3 reference, and then I realized nobody would get it. And that's okay, too. I hope you're doing well. Martian! Am I a puppy? Because you can... Oh boy, that escalated quickly. Yeah. Welcome in, anyhow. It's like, am I garbage? Because then I think you're obligated to take me out, right? With a pew pew. Oh, that is good tea and good loot. Oh no, 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 no. Where are you? This is a screamer, and they will call in more zombies. Um, and the talent of the screamer. Oh, and a spider monkey. The talent of the screamer is that they can call in more screamers, which will call in more screamers. Which, guess what? Um, so yeah, she called that spider monkey, and I suspect my firearm is what called in these guys. Headshots do more damage, obviously. Zombie game. Oh wow, well done. That's better than me. I was talking about trying not to swear, and then I was like, ah, fuck it, because that's kind of the mood. The talent is their voice projection skills. Normally they call in way more than that, um, and so I'm quite pleased that that ended where it did. But there's one of these houses. I think I think it's this one. Um, has a safe upstairs. This one's got the highest roof. It's got a high-ish roof, I guess. No, it might be this one. Anyway, we're gonna go tear through some houses. I keep looking the wrong way while I'm walking, 'cause I'm trying to read at the same time. And dudes, I used to laugh at you for walking into walls and stuff all the time, because it's funny. And you're totally, I totally hope you laugh at me. Um, no, it was this one. But I get it. I gotta say, I comprehend where you're coming from. Oh, is it really a zero? I don't think it would be a zero skull. I'm tearing through ammo doing this, by the way. Should probably not. Oh, chopping up the stairs. Really? Welcome back. Where did you go? Alright, never mind. Somebody's trying to break in despite the open door and wall. You chat between tasks when you're usually walking. No, I totally get it. You have definitely gotten good at it, too, because I haven't laughed at you for a long time. That's not true. That's not true. I laugh at you damn near every time we interact. Um, hey, no stress. No stress. And if you get busy, you get busy. I'm gonna be narrating things just the same anyhow, because that's all I really can do. My morale. It wasn't this house, so my morale's taking a beating. I'm trying to like look in through the windows. If I had a stronger gun, I would shoot through those boards because you can see through them. But it's either that one or this one. Watch, I'm gonna go in this one. It's gonna be that one, or I'm gonna go into that one. It's gonna be this one. So I'm just gonna go. Okay, 3 skulls seems a little bit more reasonable to have a safe in the attic. How's your day going, Martian? Good, I hope. Ooh, worn boots. Nope. They offer you better temperature protection, but less zombie protection, and that's the good one. I got a couple of skills to invest, don't I? least one. 3. Let's go for spear again. One more. Bonk. Now let's see who does more damage. Still the fire axe. It's good. I'm happy to have a high damage weapon. I wish it didn't use that. Oh, so much stamina. That startled me. Hello. That one didn't startle me. I just wasn't sure I could get to it in time. I'm just gonna keep opening this thing. Okay. I I like the way you put that. I think that's quite funny. I overslept as well. Considering yesterday I was up at 4:30 a.m. And today it was like 10:30. I missed the mark by a little bit. I was really hoping to get up early, but it's okay. Tomorrow's another day. Exclusively eating rubbish. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that once in a while. And there's pizza at the game night. Oh yeah, it's nighttime for you. My brain doesn't always do that. It drove me home. That is awesome. I always like those friends. It's like, hey, can I give you a ride? Oh no, I'll walk. I'll take the train. No, hop in. Oh, okay, if you insist. Shirt, that's too fancy. I got a flannel shirt. I'm rocking the Canadian, but it's not Canadian colors. It's not black and red. Oh, that's a scream. I didn't know you could get screamers in these houses. I kind of just wanna. I kind of wanted to like let her do the thing to call in a bunch more because I do like fighting them. But no, that is all. Thank you for understanding. Love it when they're still sleeping, standing up. I think I've done it. I think I've fallen asleep on my feet before. Not certain or anything. Bonk. Wow. Huh, I thought I could break that one just as easily, but nope. It's like, thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not big on carrying things long distances. I'm not even big into long walks. Obviously I have been lately because I got a little puppy dog and she needs long walks. But before that, man, there's just better ways to do that. I've spent money. I have a truck or a quad or a dirt bike or whatever. I'm gonna use it. But everything's so close in this town. I really shouldn't. I should walk more. I did when I was a kid. These are rotten planks that you will fall through. You can see how they're different from the normal planks. Oh, oh, hi. Oh, wow. Okay. Um, daytime, so as long as they're slower now too. You know what? If I jump across, can I get these fuckers to walk on that? I don't want. I was just thinking, like, I don't actually want that. I'd rather kill them now, and then I know where they are. It's okay. He's gonna be right here. Oh, not coming up. Ah, sneaks up on me. Sneaks up on me. Like long walks as a social event. Oh man, oh, I kind of get that. It's a great way to like sit and like to chat idly. Um, but I'm a big fan of like the long sitting or the long standing catch-ups, the meet and greet. I don't do that anymore, I guess. I mean, like if you're sitting around a fire with your buddies drinking at a party or whatever, that's how I used to catch up with people all the time. But now I don't. I don't catch up to people. I don't interact with people. I don't care for this, but it sells for money. I want to put it on this machine gun, and then I'll take it off later and sell it. You tend to have better talks when you're walking and being active, though. I have noticed that if you if you're just sitting there talking, it stagnates a little faster than if you're walking and talking. I think it has something to do with the fact that the walk is like it's good for you and it's good for your brain, so you're releasing endorphins while you're walking, while you're talking. I think it allows for like a better, maybe not even a stronger connection, just a better communication, and like a more pleasant experience all around. But maybe I'm totally off the mark too. So long drives are good for that too, I guess. But yeah, I find that I'm less relaxed when I'm driving versus when I'm walking. Oh, oh, there's some really good things in here. Yes, so you know what? That is a great way to put it. I was trying to find my words, and you hit the mark, my friend. Scrap that. Rad remover mod is really helpful, but later. That beaker is going to be hugely beneficial, but later. Give long silences so you can listen to birds. Maybe. I also must admit that long walks are a little bit more socially accepted to have a smoke. Um, and you can think I'm talking about cigarettes or not. It's up to you. But yeah, car rides are usually a little less socially acceptable to be doing that. Again, depending on which way you take it. There's more in here. I don't care. I want to go find the safe. This one, maybe. Listen to birds. Yeah, I was learning about a thing yesterday, actually, to do with plants and their stomata, which is underneath the leaf. Well, you can light up midway through conversations, just not while you're behind the steering wheel. um, but I was learning yesterday about leaves have stomata, like on plants, have stomata on the underside of the leaves that open up, and that's what allows the plant to circulate air and breathe and all of that stuff. And that bird song at 4 in the morning opens up the stomata, and it's really good for the plants. But that classical music can kind of simulate that. I knew classical music was said to be good for plants, but I didn't know why. So yesterday, when I received that explanation, I was really happy to learn that because it's like it ties together two pieces of information that I already had um, in a really cool way. Wow, you just won't die. I really expected that guy to die sooner, and then he did. No, I don't. I don't light up inside ever. Even when I was oh, that makes sense too. Yeah, something about the classical music has similar frequencies to birdsong. Um, Cows give more milk listening to classical music. That's freaking cool, man. Nature's cool. Science is cool. Ooh, weapon bag. Break down that door in case there's a zombie behind it. Ooh, a level 4 pistol instead of a level 2. So the upgrades in weapons deal more damage, have higher durability, um, and all that stuff. Oh no, I scrapped it. Oh, I canceled it in time. Oh, the repair button and the scrap button are too close together. That scared the heck out of me. Modify. Put that on there. Oh, not as sleepy today. Well rested. Well rested. No, it's back. It's back. It's okay. I really thought I did it. I'm glad that it took 4 seconds and I canceled it in time. Nom nom nom. Boiled meat and yucca juice. Yucca juice is handy, but I need more cooking books to unlock the grilled meat recipe is the one I really want. Cornmeal. How long have I been? 2 hours, 20 minutes. Okay. I'm gonna check out the basement later. I'm gonna keep going. I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for, but I'm not tuckered out yet, so. That zombie heard me because I was sprinting through the house. Look at that. Look at that guy napping on the job. This is the one with the safe in it. I remember the spikes. Alright, alright. Bonk. Oh no, I missed. Oh, I'm also out of ammo for this thing. It would suck to pull that out if I needed it. Empty. There's bookcase. We like books. I missed one. Nope, I got them all. Harvesting tool, stone quality 5. That's exciting. Oh, you know what? I don't have any plant fibers. Can I scrap you into plant fibers? Oh, clay soil. This thing uses far less stamina. I can't even craft level 5. Leave the rest of that there. Just walk through there carefully if I need to. There's a lot of guys up here. I think I'm gonna end up pulling out ye old firearm. Yep, they're awake. You know what? Let's use this thing so I don't tear through my pistol ammo super fast. You're not dead. Hello. Okay, sorry, it's not a safe, it's a little lockbox, but regardless, very helpful. Oh, I'm just gonna scrap those. I don't have the inventory space. So I explained inventory earlier, but I think you missed it, Martian. Anything in these bottom 2 rows here will encumber me. So I have 7 things in there right now. And the more encumbered you are, the slower you walk, the slower you regen stamina, things like that. Good tea. There we go. Sure. Stock mod. I really doubt I can put that on this thing. Nope, I could put it on here though. Okay, well, what is that worth? 58 and 60. Keep that one. You know what? Let's just get rid of that. Okay. That is this house. You're getting sleepy. That's totally reasonable. I know it says Concerned Martian, but we all know your real name, Sleepy Martian. Might have to... Yeah, no stress. Do your thing. Do your thing. Seriously, I wasn't expecting anybody to pop in. I'm happy to have the couple people that have. And with that, I'm quite pleased. I'm pretty easily happy. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Dang it. Jazz suggested I build a base at the prison, but I don't know where that is. I think it's that way. You know what? Pause this quickly, and I'm seriously just gonna look up where the prison is. What do little puppies have in little puppy dreams? Oh, it's in the snowy forest biome. All right, I'm not living in the snow biome. So how long post-apocalypse is this meant to be? That is an excellent question. You just kind of wake up in the middle of the woods with nothing. The game is set in 2033, but it also came out 2013. And so I don't know if it's like 20 years into the apocalypse or what. The game, I think it was supposed to be kind of like an MMO, like you play online with a whole bunch of strangers and blah 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 blah. But it's actually really hard to find a server that's open that you can play in with strangers. Um, and so we might be 20 years down the line. We might be 5 minutes down the line. Going by the fact that there are very few survivors, the only survivors that you'll find NPC-wise are all vendors. Fuck, which way do I go? I'm gonna go check out the other city. There's another city. Um, I'd say it's a ways in. Otherwise, you'd be able to find people, right? Like in Dead Island or Dying Light or other zombie games, you could find and help people. And there's like little survivor outposts, and the only survivor outposts here are the traders, and there's one person in each one. So maybe it is 20 years because the game came out 2013, and the all the calendars around say 2033. Well, no, because the calendars say 2033. I don't know is a great way to put that. Skill points 2. Well, let's level up my gunslinger again. I need agility level 4 for that. Reduce HP loss by 5%, 20% chance not to get stunned. I'm going to save this perk just in case I need it for something. I don't know what I would need it for, but it happens. Alright, giving up on that. And there's some good stuff in here. I'm going to raid that toolbox, and I'm going to leave. There's some great you know what? We're just going to go pew pew and run and gun. Brown die. Boop. I do like the dies in this game. Some of them are better than others, naturally. Consume. Some coffee. Chicken soup. Consume that too. Man, I'm level 10 already. Right? Oh, it won't even tell me what level I am. Interesting. Oh. So here I go to interesting notification there, but all good. I can't get through there. I think I've got to go outside. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of guys out here. If I'm remembering right. I've looted all of this in recent memory. I'm not like wicked good at this game or anything. Just have been playing it a fair bit lately. Really? There we go. I'm just surprised he didn't die sooner. I think I don't know, I always thought the health bars were the same between certain zombies, but I really don't know how any of that stuff works. There's a nice little loot box after behind all of this. Don't want that stuff though. Spoiled trash. Oh, that's a doggy. That's a doggy. Let's loot this. And make him go away. Oh, that's not loaded. Oh, you can't get in here. Huh, I really thought he could. Most zombies can, I think. Zombie doggy. Bonk. 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 I was sick of missing. I might do this more often. I'm having a good time. Take. You know what? Craft a better shovel than that anyway. To dog dispose. Sorry, what a terrible thing to come back to, eh? The dog that the dog that they noise. The noise that dogs make in this game is reminiscent of like the dying horse noise in Minecraft for me. It's just like, oh, I didn't want to hear that. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Okay, I'm waiting for the bird because I'm on a rooftop. Usually there's one. I see the nest. Oh wow, 2 nests. A lot of these guys up here. No birds? No birds? Okay. My stairwell. Oop. It's like it's okay. It's not as bad as nails on chalkboard, but you know, emotionally, it's something similar. Nails on chalkboard is something else, though. Okay, it's the loot room for this one. No stamina. Do some looting while it regens. Wasteland Treasures Volume 7. Sinks. So many zombies and so few bullets. Here's a trick I learned about harvesting more lead and brass from sinks and plumbing. That'll be pretty helpful, actually. Modify this guy. Take rad remover off. Put the ergonomic grip on. Decreases melee stamina usage by 10%. Increases weapon handling of bows by 10%. And then I'm going to put the rad remover. So the rad remover is only useful for radiated zombies. But you're not going to see those for a while, because those are like a later game dealie. You know what? If I go to a tougher biome, like if I go to the Wasteland, it's the toughest one, you probably see some radiated zombies pretty early on. Honestly, I just might do that. I'm kind of a masochist in these games. I kind of like going to the toughest spots as quick as I can, and God at War, I used to fight all the purple health bar enemies, which are the ones that can like one-shot you and stuff. Oh, I missed. What a waste of perfectly good stamina. My stone axe uses far less stamina for those wondering why I switched to it, but I'm gonna scrap this one and craft a new one here right away. So I can make a level 5, which will use way less stamina. I just need a couple of these. Bonk. Oh. So, dudes, does concurrent viewers just mean current viewers? Why don't they just say current viewers? Burb. Okay, bye. No, I'm back. Oh, welcome back. I thought you meant you were Burb, and I was like the plot twist of the century, man. I was like, you came into your own streams and was being like that? Oh, wait. No, you go do whatever you gotta do, man. I'm gonna eat that to eat or drink. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Everybody likes to sound fancy once in a while. I get it. Man, I'm really thinking about living in the snow biome since that's where the prison is. I don't want to live in a snow biome, but it would be so cool. Arrowhead and Apache. I don't understand what you're writing on paper, but I hope you have a nice time. Repair kit. I'm gonna wait for that one. Like ye older days. I write everything on paper. I'm such a pen and paper guy. I have two notebooks in the drawer beside me right now. I'm trying to decide where to go. Dudes, pick a cardinal direction. North, east, southwest. All will become clear, but not. Okay. Well, I really hope I don't have a hard time finding my way when everything is clear and everything is see-through. West best. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's the right one. I also just love that this is an option. I should build up here. Another thing that's noteworthy when building is that physics works in this game. And so if you build something that is not structurally sound, I gotta get rid of this thing. It's not giving me enough armor. You will know about it. I am gonna get rid of that fucking thing too, though. Oh, sorry. This is my guy now. Well, if west is best, then you know what's to your west? Canada. Canada. It's a bit of a swim. You're right. You're right. So also technically, you know what? Yeah. If you go far enough north, you will eventually hit a point when you're going south. If you go west for eternity, you will always be going west. Never going to start going east. Nope. Yes. How's my audio quality? I mean, like, I'm sure it's what you're used to because this is the same mic and stuff I use when we're playing games and stuff, but I'm gonna use the stamina reduction mod on my axe. I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner. Bonk. Notes after. Oh, thank you, thank you. Oh, I've been here. Sal's safe house. Now I just want to light the place on fire so that it's not safe. Such a contrarian. I need to drop one thing. What is it gonna be? Bones? There's no reason I needed to drop specifically one item, but I wanted to drop something. If I tell myself I'm only dropping one thing, it's less intimidating to drop stuff. It's like, oh no, I might need that. I've already been through here. Let's stop looting things as I walk by them. Well, okay then. sense in time, and it did. I think the beach is probably the best place to take the puppy dog. She likes running around. I want her to be around water more, because she's gonna be around a lot of water in her lifetime. Um, and we can work on recall out there because there are distractions, but not too. It's like the perfect amount for a pup her age. Like it's not too many. When we first started walking, I know they say you should do your doggy training. Yeah, you should do your doggy training inside on lead. Oh, I shot that man directly in the asshole. Um, but we started our training on the river, on the frozen river, I should say, which is perfect because there's barely any smells. It's a nice wide area. Like it was still a very distraction-free zone. It was just very big. But she's been doing really, really well on leash. You know what? Her recall was great. Today she went to go try to play with the neighbor dog. Um, and that was a mistake. I let her out off leash super, super quick because normally she comes right back, but I didn't realize the neighbor dog was outside. The neighbor dog's really mean, and so she went running over there, and I went sprinting out there full tilt, just in case, but everything was okay. I still told her not to do that because that's bad. The neighbor dog is super aggressive. It used to get into fights with Coco all the time. And Coco always used to win the fights, another older dog, but could we have puppy cam? Well, she would need to stay in one place for that, and she doesn't do that. One place? Mm. I also don't know. Like, I don't have any webcams or anything like that. When she was just a little baby puppy, I could have, because I used to, whenever she would have her nap, I would just put her on my lap and play computer games, and she would just nap right in my lap. She's a big, lanky teenage dog now, so she's not even a teenager yet. She's still sassy, though. I could record a bunch of GoPro hooked to her collar linked with Wi-Fi. I'm just gonna duct tape a selfie stick to her collar so it's like out in front of her and you can see her. I don't know if you ever saw, it's like just a collection of photos, but they hooked up a dog to a heart monitor, and every time the dog got excited about something, it would take a it would take a picture. And so it was just like a collection of things the dog saw that was exciting. There was a turtle, there was a bird, there was a couple of pictures of the dog's person, a cat, I think, some food. I can't remember everything now, but anyway, it made me laugh, made me smile. I think that would be a fun thing to do for my pup. Her little heart's so fast, we'd have to set it different, I guess, because she's still puppy, but very cute is right. Cuter than this guy, anyway. This is not a handsome man. Mowing the lawn. So how long ago did you start streaming? Did you release videos before you streamed or vice versa? I know I've scrolled to the bottom of your channel actually. It hasn't been for a long time. The bar is low there too. Videos for 3 months before streaming. I don't know why. You know what it was? I didn't want to set my schedule 24 hours ahead to start live streaming. That's why I never did it. I was like, oh, I'll pick a day. And I never ever did. That's a military zombie. Why are you here? There's no military installations nearby. Um, and yeah, I didn't like editing. That's what made me lose motivation for videos. I also wasn't enjoying videos as much as I thought I would. Streaming on YouTube doesn't grow a channel. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, I. Oh, there's bears in here. Face the bears. Drink for free. I would do that, but they'd kick me out after killing the bear. Suddenly very quiet. Oh, nothing has changed. Um, hello, hello? I move my mic a little bit. Is that... That's so weird that it just does that. Is that any better? No, it was... Okay. It's like now my mustache is tickling the mic a little bit and it's making noise, so I moved it back. Your phone is evil. Mine is... It's neutral. Sometimes it's nice, sometimes it's not. Like you're just over there turning the volume down. You're so quiet. What's going on? What? Chinkin. You know what? I think it would be really funny to watch this thing roll down the hill. It sounds bad, but oh, it doesn't. It just stops. Cool. Let's make some more arrows. Drop those. Eh, you don't really need that. The zombies, however, do roll down hills, and it's quite funny. And that one didn't have much of a hill to roll down. I will say my throat's getting a little dry despite the water and the tea. Just from all the chatting. Oh, there's good stuff up there. You know what? I'm gonna cheese it a little bit. Scarecrow Fields. Oh, I see the rope is there. I can't place things in. Oh, that one's floating. Okay. My voice is a muscle. Trying to keep all of the inappropriate jokes in. I don't know how well I'll do, but it's going good so far. Oh, stamina. Oh, okay. Probably for the, but yeah, you're probably right. I'm getting some good loot though. I'm doing really well for early game. Believe it or not, it's usually a little slower. Mind you, I've been going out of my way to get a lot of good things. Buckshot. Slow. I went. What you doing now? That is an excellent question. I am really just looking for a spot to set up wood splitter mod. That is huge for this thing. Do more damage to wood. I'm looting. I'm looking for a base. I'm not doing any more quests, which I really thought I'd do a lot more quests, but it's a lot of walking, and I feel like walking is very enjoyable. Oh, yeah. Oh, don't do me like this. Okay. That is fantastic. I think that's the best thing I could have found. So you take the water purifier mod, allow safe consumption of murky water, put it on your helmet slot, and now you can listen to my guy gag when he drinks murky water. Oh, he didn't. Normally he does. Okay, well this is no fun. 1 second. You can get dysentery from murky water, but it's funny, so it's worth it. No, no, no. Gross noises. That can go. Alright, let's do that again. I can also gain more water per water if I purify it first. Zombie. Oh yeah, there's a couple coming at me there. He tried his best. It wasn't enough. Unless you're talking about me, in which case it definitely wasn't enough. What do you reckon? You think I should go for another in-game day or call it here? I don't expect you to stick around for another full hour, by the way. I know it's getting late and stuff. I think I'll play through tonight, go to 4 a.m. and call it. Unless you come up with a better suggestion. Don't forget to hydrate if you haven't lately. I've been keeping on top of it today. My little puppy's having little puppy dreams over there. I don't know if you can hear it. Um, I think going to 4 a.m. is about another 20 minutes or so. Water. I bet you say water like that now too. If you say doggy, a little doggy, I can't say it with the little in front of it. I'm gonna go get some water. Or is that why you spelled it like that? Let's get this going for nighttime. We shall see. I think I'll burn that bridge when I get to it. I think I'm gonna do a couple of quests just until I can get a little bit more 9mm ammo. Then I can reliably shoot things in the face. So I think I'm gonna do this clear quest down here. While I search for a base. There's a bunch of like lake houses and stuff, but I don't really want to live at a lake house. I want to live near a town. Savage Country. Now that is where you can find decent armor, but more importantly, armor books. So I want to loot this place quickly. Not super crazy speedy, not super crazy slow. We're gonna find a happy medium. That's not what I wanted to do. Cloth. I'm walking out of here with a lot of cloth too. Another flannel shirt. Oh. Wow, you guys are real slow. Give me all this time to loot. Sure. Bonk. 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 Background music. I think like if I was gonna add background music, I would turn the in-game music off. I don't know if it's an option to only turn the music off in this game and leave all the other sounds on, but most games do have that option. And absolute. Oh, welcome, welcome. Um, and even if it doesn't have that option, this game's getting a massive update in like a month, so they might add it. Lots of crawlers. Okay. PDU top is pretty helpful. all of these down to cloth. Wait, what are you? Where? Oh yeah, that's better pants. Scrap, scrap, scrap. Oh, rooming queue. Oh, you know what? I don't need to scrap those. I'm just gonna get plant fiber anyway. Oh, even better. Let's use a real flashlight. Um, the music they play during the Horde nights is actually pretty good. You look like a firefighter playing American football for charity. I like that you had to specify American football. Um, yeah, I'm gonna take. What if I want to take the blue dye off of that and put it on this, just because this is more visible. Yeah, it's a little. It's still pretty ugly. That's okay. Oh, I get leather. I don't need leather yet. Oh, right. Turn the flashlight off. You're not. Oh my gosh, she was feral. I saw a little bit of the fire glow in her eyes, and I was afraid. I was shaking in my scrap boots. Ammo blammo. You can reload and go to your inventory, but you can't reload and search things. Oh, what are you? Shotgun tube extender mod. That would be so unbelievably helpful if I was using shotguns. I've never found one of those before, and that looks super, super helpful. Ah, too many shotgun things. Okay, I think this is what I'm wearing now, but lower durability. It was, it was. Alright, that's good enough. We can search a couple more shelves on the way out, I suppose. Oh, and more bookshelves. Definitely, definitely grabbing the bookshelves. Tools. Play a zombie game in a mall, but way. Oh, oh, I know the one. I've played it. Oh, I don't know about that one. I played the one where you're a journalist. I never made it very far. There's a second one and a third one. I played it for my Xbox 360 way back when. I was still living with my old man back then. I remember playing that game, and I played it like a zombie game. Like I was meticulous and proper and so on and so forth. If we're talking about the same one, I'm just talking about mine right now. It might be the same one you played, but I have no idea. Oh, okay. I played this one anyway. It's gonna bug the heck out of me. It's dead something. All zombie games are dead something. Or something die. Um, but and I like really, really meticulously cleared everything out one room at a time. Um, and really, really took my time. And then I left for a bit and I came back and like the entire floor that I had cleared, had everything had respawned. Every single one of them. And I was just like, okay, I'm done with this. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this anymore. The hordes were so bad. There's so many of them. I remember you could get a golf club, and I was so happy. I was like, oh yeah, golf club. I'm gonna kill some zombies with this. And no, you set a ball on the ground, and you have to shoot the ball at the zombies to use it as a weapon. Yeah, I laughed my ass off anyway. It was a good time. Yeah, the name of that's bugging me. Motorcycle stuntman. Oh yeah. Yours might have been the second one. Yeah. If you say the name of it, I bet you I can say yes or no, but I can't remember. I remember mine was the first one. And my buddy was like, yeah, the second one, the respawn mechanics are even heavier. In this game, enemies and loot will respawn. I think it takes 7 days after you loot it, not every 7 days it'll respawn. I like how many games have journalists in them. like Outlast. That's how that whole thing starts. It's just like a good, just an easy story mechanic, I think. It's like, why am I here? You gotta write an article. Oh, okay. Yeah, already oh, why are you fast? Yeah, that's the one. Dead Rising. That explains why the respawn mechanics were so strong when the dead were rising. I think it would be a rip to go find all my old Xbox games and go replay a bunch of them. Just for nostalgia's sake. I already have this game I had on my Xbox. It was much worse. Every time you died in this game when it first came out, you would lose 10 health, lose 10 stamina. Your total, not what you're at, your total stamina and health would oh man, health and stamina. I can't say it the other way. It sounds vile. Would degrade by 10. And I don't know if there was a way to get it back or not. I never made it that far. I got frustrated too. Did you hear my gunshots that far away? Oh, oof. It's like, or... No, okay. See if there's any quick, decent lootables. 3 skill points. I might be able to invest in a pistol perk. Agility level 5. 1, 1, 2. So they start costing more and more the lower you get. But yeah, so 15% faster fire rate, reload 20% faster, critical damage, 5 successive hits in a short time causes critical damage. Cool. Bonk. Nope, not the same one. Not that I was expecting it to be, I guess. Oh, hello. Run, boy, run. This is my sprinting speed when I'm reloading. It still consumes stamina, though. If I had a forge, I would take brass home. But alas, I'm going to scrap this into more of these for the inventory space. Oh, hi. Not ready for that, if you couldn't tell. What's oh loot? Yeah, still just doing quests. Go hand this one in tomorrow. But like I said, I think I'm gonna call it at 4 a.m. in game. And then my starting point next game, will have a lot of time to do whatever I want. Go hand in the quest and keep looking for somewhere to build. I have such a hard time deciding. That's why I'm like, anything you pick, I'll go live there. Because it just takes a little pressure off me. No. Clear the area. So there's still a zombie in here somewhere. Because up here it still says clear the area and stay within. So if I leave, it'll automatically fail the quest. I failed the quest last night doing that. Oh, there's a hole upstairs somewhere. Nothing behind that picture. It is in here. Well, this didn't do me much good. I wonder if there's a way up from the outside. There always is a way to get to the loot room. Usually the game tells you. Oh, yeah, it's a little lattice. Lattice ladder? Lattice door? There's 2 in here. sprinting. Yeah, there it is. Just watching the time change. No. I'm wondering if they're going to give food textures too. I already have a pair of those. Got that. I have 5 of those. From behind the crate. Oh, hi. Thanks for checking in. I'm still a piece of garbage. So that will reduce, or I guess it'll increase my available inventory slots, reduce my total encumbrance slots by 2, which is super, super helpful. I wonder if I can craft clothing, pocket mod, that's the one. Leather, duct tape, sewing kit. No sewing kits yet. Unless I've walked past a bunch, and you notice, in which case, feel free to yell. Take this. I don't need. Oh, I have 500 cloth. I only really need one of those stacks. Oh, hi. But I want that. And if you kill an animal while it is close to a zombie, that zombie will start eating it. Oh, I thought he died because I saw XP. It was the XP I got from the deer. Nope. Hey, you leave that be. That belongs to me. Okay, 5-second roll. I guess you wanted to demonstrate. Really? One? I guess you had to demonstrate for me. I wonder if you can craft a sewing kit. I am almost certain you can't. I guess I'm going to start carrying leather on me, though. Oh, there's another one down there. Excuse me. I'm glad I didn't leave. I thought I killed them all. Oh. But where? Oh, I see it. That one was supposed to come out and surprise me. But I turned the tables. Changed my stars, if you will. Oh, black dye. That's handy. Let's grab that too, just for more of those. I think turning the pistol black. Because how could you not? Modify. No, that looks terrible. Looks like the sun is setting on it, doesn't it? It's like daytime, dusk. Daytime, dusk. Throw it on that guy, I guess. The bow, it doesn't matter. Go do some adventuring at night, as one should never do. I really need to find a base before Horde Night, by the way. If I get caught out here, it's like getting caught with your pants down, man. It's bad shape. It's a really good thermos cup. My tea is still quite hot. Oh, this is the best way to get coal. That's a coal rock. You will get coal and rocks, if you couldn't tell from the title. I think zombies can see you from farther at night too. Is text to speech available for YouTube live chat? Huh. That is interesting. I love those videos of people who don't really know what they're doing or the memes of people who don't really know what they're doing using text to speech. It's like in the text you can see, okay, send it. No, now send it. Please send it. Why won't you? Just picture the interaction. Speech to text even. Oh, you were correcting your thing. I thought you were emphasizing. I kick out of that for a minute. I was like, oh boy. Where else can I go before nighttime? That one. Wait, which way around is it? It's that way around. No, not that one. The other one. Yeah, that one. Now that's a spider monkey. Those guys like to jump and attack your face. Spider monkey zombie. I think that's what they're called. Maybe it's just spider zombie? I think it's just spider zombie. Either way, dead now. And they make like the clicker noise. Ooh, nice little spot to loot. Scrap for a rock. Medical journals are really, really sweet. I don't need corn seeds. There's more than enough corn in this game. Scrap that as well. Oh, but then I'm gonna have more than 69 of those. That's okay, I guess. Sorry, I thought I saw a zombie. I see a dog crate. Oh, and that's exactly why that's bad news. I was gonna use a pistol for that one, and then was like, I don't. Oh, good thing it wasn't even reloaded. Glad I pulled out the machine gun for that one. Hey, you don't do that. I'm asking nicely, please and thank you. Already looted that. The puppy wasn't very playful. He's rabid. I wish you could get a dog in this game. Like one of the core keeper dogs that can't die though. You know, just in case you ever decide to play this. Of course. Like you totally just run with it now. Um, I can't even remember all of the games that you played where dogs died. I remember the Kingdom one, um, with Ev. I can't remember any other ones. Was it Minecraft? Did you have a bunch of dogs die in Minecraft? Did you even? I know you did a little bit of Minecraft content, but not for a long time now. Take the coins. Read temper blade schematic. That's funny. This is a book technically that teaches you how to temper a blade. I do that. Alright, I'm not grabbing any more cloth. Did 3 dogs in Kingdom? Well, Pokemon, they're not really dogs. I feel like there must have been more too. Like we make the joke when you play Pokemon, of course, because it's funny. Um, 3 dogs in Kingdom. Wow. I think there was more before Kingdom for sure. Fuck, that's feral. Yeah, that's just normal. I wonder if I had time to reload. Ooh. Well, I didn't expect to go this long, but I'm not upset that I. Is there a maximum amount of time that you can stream? Obviously, people do 24-hour streams. My dog on every dream, but it couldn't perish. Well, thank goodness for that. Oh, cool. Those are some dang good pants. I'm not gonna scrap those because I'll get more cloth if I do. You yelled at your dog on Everdream. You're a monster. Then 24. Now not sure. Okay. I'm not going to be doing a 24-hour stream right away. I've been thinking about it though. I think it would be fun just for the challenge. Um, I think unless I got a camera and a way to stream like mobile, I don't know if you can stream from your mobile, but if you can, I would have to like play games for a bit and then just continue streaming, but on my phone and go take the puppy for a walk and do that kind of stuff. I think that'd be the way you have to do it, because The most I'd ever do is 10 hour. I just think 24 would be fun just to say that I have. But obviously, yeah, that wouldn't be very responsible with the pup dog. Can't believe I don't have any sewing kits. Usually I get so many by now. So many. um, there's something I was gonna go craft. I can't remember what it is now. Oh, I was gonna see if what food recipes I have unlocked. Skill, crafting skill, food, pumpkin pie. Okay, I have the one right above my cursor. Is grilled meat is the one that I want. Oh, I can make bacon and eggs too, though. This is tier 2. Okay. Maybe it's let other people take over your stream while you get food slash help puppy. I could. Oh, that's funny. And I was thinking, I was like, well, I could get other people to look after my puppy, but obviously I don't want to because I like my puppy. I'm going to cook all of these. How long was that? 5 minutes, 40 seconds. There we go. Cook. Oh, and get the cooking pot in there. All right, I'm going to set a little marker right here. Quick waypoint. That's where my food's cooking. I will hang out here until the first one's ready because I'm hungry. Nah, you need the break. I buy that. I believe that for sure. As much fun as I think it would be to like to cook on stream and walk the puppy on stream and do all of that stuff on stream, I'm sure by that point I would be like, all right, everybody's watching my life. Get the fuck out. Doing zigzags. It's the longest you've ever streamed for. It's just been like a 3 hour, right? Or have you done any that are exceptionally long? Might as well eat that. I can't cook with it. Oh, I could have. That's okay. Oh, wow. What were you playing for 4.5? Or was it a couple of things? No, no, no. You know what? I have 2 cooking pots. I'm gonna get one of these campfires to purify water for me. So I'm sitting here for a minute. I'm just gonna throw it all in there, but I'll cancel it whenever it's time to go. Now we got a little bit of food and water production. That's really exciting. Can't tell you some Spyro got long, some art. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, because there was a while you're using the art ones like to keep yourself productive. Um, and that makes sense. That's a smart way to do that too. I wonder if I have anything that I could do like that. I guess drawing my shop and stuff, but that's a me thing. Let's go for a nice long nature walk and sit down and decide how I want my shop to be organized with space. I'm so excited about building this cabin this summer. I want to do a bunch of drawing and designs and stuff for that. Out of stamina. I just want to get to this high ground to see if there's any bird's nests for more eggs. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense too, though. I don't do well with breaks because I find I'm like, oh, I'm having a break. I'm gonna go do this other thing, and then I get caught up with whatever the other thing is. I'm like, no, I'm just gonna keep doing this other thing. I don't break well. There's a bird's nest. Have you ever tried the? I can't remember what that thing is. It's 20 minutes of work, 10-minute break. 20 minutes of work, 10-minute break. I think that would do well for my brain, but I've never tried it. I know there's a name for that technique too. It starts with an M, like Mike. Not to be confused with Nike, which is the sneaker brand. Really happy to have this thing as a backup. No honey. 1.5 hours and switch to something else. Oh, you know what? I bet you that would do really well for my brain too. Just try to do it daily, more or less. I can't maintain a routine for more than 3 days. Oh, that's a snake. Get out of here, you bastard. Well, dinner. Yeah, I find I can't maintain a routine for more than 2 or 3 days. My brain's just like, what's that? I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow? No, don't like that. That's a doggy. Let's see if I can bow him down. Nope. Okay. Level 13. You might notice I aim, stop aiming, aim, stop aiming. Aim. That's because it consumes stamina to sit there and hold it. But it's the start of day 4. Oh, I can't even hover over it. It goes away. Awesome. Thanks for chilling for the stream. If you're watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed it. This is a good first stream. I enjoyed this a lot more than I thought I would, actually. I don't mind how dead it was, because it means I can keep up with everything. Oh, that sound means 4 a.m. Oh, now I can hover over it. Cool. For day 4 at 4. Awesome. Thank you, thank you. I hope you have a fantastic evening. I will talk in just a minute. Anybody else who's watching? Bye bye.